Rice. He's got an opening. Rice, he could go all the way. He's got one man to beat.
Chase Becker spins, hangs, complete. Wow. Broughton breaks through. It's a race to the end zone. Touchdown, Sioux. The Sioux strike first.
It used to be
on the road. Conquers back on top as Region 8 champions.
That's Ben Heenick. Heenick with a load of steam, and he pulls over.
One as Blake Bergstrom looks to go. Blake Bergstrom floating in midair for two.
Backdoor cut. Cheryl Hayes off the glass for two. There is Nesham. Wow, look at that shot by Addison Nesham. She's putting on a show. You think her heart is pounding? No way. The Lusitania Buffalo Bombers are headed to the state.
Corner, 3 seconds, Simiato. No. Put back, no. The Killdeer Cowboys survive.
This copyrighted telecast is presented by the authority of GameDay Media, LLP, and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without express written consent by GameDay Media, LLP.
GameDay Media, LLP does not own the rights to the background music of this live stream. All rights belong to the music owners. No copyright infringement intended.
Today's GameDay Media broadcast is brought to you by NCC, Tioga Medical Center, The Country Store, St. Luke's Medical Center, Both the Own Boutique, Souris Valley Dental Group of Minot, Haugland Insurance Services, D&L Paraffin, Brad Johnson Insurance, Bravera Bank, Continental Resources, Northwest Therapy Services, Nesset, Tioga Ace Hardware, DA Land LLC, Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, The Bank of Tioga, Tioga Parts Supply, Tegan's Interiors, Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, Prairie Home Furnishings, Farmers Union Insurance, Larson Vossen Agency, Montreal County Health Center, Brandy Larson Insurance Agency, Kyle Hansen, Financial Advisor, Wham LLC and Dry Fork Supply, the City of Ray, Lindsay Grocery, Montreal Williams Electric Cooperative, Burke Divide Electric Cooperative, Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club, Faith Baptist Church of Kenmare, Ray Farmers Union Elevator, Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, Tioga Pirates Booster Club, The Depot LLC, TNT Measurements Incorporated, Patriot Oilfield Service Incorporated, Liberty State Bank of Powers Lake, Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated, Skin by Legacy, The Food Barn, Western Education Regional Co-op, North Shore Plaza PTO, Divide County Quarterback Club, Farmers Union Oil Company of Kenmare, Red Rock Chevrolet and GMC of Williston, Investment Center Advisor Group, LPL Financial, Stanley Commercial Club, Modern Dental, Tioga EDC and Chamber of Commerce, Game 1, RTC Networks, Flag Family Media.
Hey, good evening, everybody. It's Homecoming 2025 here at Lenny Ingot Field in Stanley, North Dakota. We're glad you've joined us here on GameDay Media for this matchup in 11A football between the home team on the scoreboard, the Stanley Blue Jays, and their opponent tonight, the Bishop Our Redeemers
Lions coming out of Minot. Both of these teams have one win on the season so far, so somebody's going to come away happy tonight following this game. Who will it be, the Lions or the Blue Jays? My name's Randy Peterson, alongside of our production team this evening. James Myers running our board ops tonight. On the camera giving you all the views tonight is Owen Miller. We're looking for a great contest tonight, and when we come back after this timeout, you're watching our Border Plains Equipment pregame show located right off of Highway 2 in Stanley. Your local Case IH dealer. Visit borderplains.com for local inventory and to explore job opportunities. That's Border Plains Equipment, just over my shoulder along Highway 2. We'll be back after this timeout. We'll see if we can catch up with head coach Ben Belinsky of the Lions for our Lindsay Grocery out of Crosby, North Dakota. Coach's comments. Back after this timeout.
At Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, your local Case IH dealer, our vision is to be the respected and recognized leader in agricultural and equipment and the employer of choice by helping people succeed. Our mission is to serve agricultural customers and communities by partnering to meet their needs through the sales and support of farm equipment and technology. Visit borderplains.com to check local inventory or stop by at 8141 off Highway 2 in Stanley. Your local Case IH dealer.
Lindsay Grocery is proud to be your locally owned and operated hometown store in Crosby, North Dakota. From fresh baked goods and crisp produce to our in-house smoked meats, we've got everything you need close to home. Stop in and experience the convenience and the friendly faces of shopping local again. We are open 7 days a week, and we look forward to serving you. That's Lindsay Grocery. Find us on Facebook for specials and updates.
Hey, and as we continue on here with our pregame show, Grocery coach's comments, head coach Ben Belinsky of the Lions has given us a few minutes as he's warming up his team here. But coach, you're coming off of a loss last week to the Outlaws from Ray Powers Lake. You got one win on the season. The Stanley Blue Jays have got one win on the season. Somebody's going to come away happy. What's it going to take to knock off the Blue Jays tonight?
Yeah, you mentioned last week that was a heartbreak for us. We just couldn't convert on some very crucial third downs, and obviously the 2-point conversion at the end of the game. So we have to be able to convert on third downs. We got to be able to run the ball this week if we want to give ourselves a chance to come out of here with a win.
What do you know about the Blue Jays? I know they got a big number 9. You probably know what he's like, but what are you concerned with the Blue Jays tonight?
Yeah, obviously number 9, they're just a good, well-coached team. I actually know the head coach, Jackson Lorenz, and so yeah, it'll be a good game tonight. Obviously that number 9, he's a really good player. He's got colleges from all over the place talking to him. So yeah, we got to keep an eye on him. And last year they got us with a few trick plays, so we've been trying to incorporate that into our practice week a little bit too, and not get caught off guard.
Yeah. So what kind of team do you guys? You like to throw the ball? You like to run it? Or you like to mix it up?
Well, at the start of the season, I said, we want to be able to run the ball, and that just hasn't been the case. We haven't been able to run it, and so we've had to throw it about 50-50, as it turns out. So, if we have success running the ball, I'm going to keep it on the ground. It's until that gets stopped where I'm kind of forced to, throw the ball around a little bit. But, yeah, I would love to be a running team, and I think that's what we're going to try and do tonight. Hey,
this is head coach Ben Belinsky, Ben Belinsky of the Our Redeemers, Ryan Lyons. We'll step aside. We'll come back with more coaches' comments, sponsored by Lindsay Grocery up in Crosby, North Dakota. Your community meets quality every day. Find them on Facebook for daily and weekly deals. Your favorite grocery store up in Crosby. Back to our Time Medical Center Sports Desk. Thank you, Coach.
Thanks, Randy.
Good luck.
Appreciate it.
Located in Powers Lake, North Dakota, the Country Store has what you need. From hardware to everyday essentials, including FR clothing, power tools, and even embroidery and screen printing. You can find most everything at the Country Store. There's always a friendly face willing to help you find what you need at the Country Store. Jared and Brenda invite you to visit them on Main Street in Powers Lake. The Country Store has been in business for almost 50 years. If they don't have it, you probably don't need it. Give us a call at 701-464-5434 today.
Hey, and as we continue on here with our Border Plains Equipment pregame show and our Lindsay Grocery coach's comments, head coach, first-year head coach of the Stanley Blue Jays, Jackson Lorenz. And Jackson, homecoming 2025, pretty big week here for the Blue Jays.
Yeah, we had all the hoopla during the school day, and that was all good, but I'm ready for the main event tonight.
Yeah, and you got going last week against the Tioga Pirates, putting it on the Pirates for your first win of the season. What do you know about the Lions, and what's it going to take to put that W in the win column here tonight?
Yeah, they're a well-coached football team. They've got a lot of wins under their belt the last few years. We need to come ready to play our best 4 quarters of football and see what happens.
Yeah, this is head coach Jackson Lorenz of the Stanley Blue Jays. Thank you, Jackson, for the time. Good luck to you. We'll send it back to Tioga Medical Center Sports Day.
For the healthcare services you need and expertise you can trust, it's right here at home with Tioga Medical Center. You're important to us, and so is your well-being. From primary and specialty care to surgical services, we're committed to caring for you at every stage of life. There's no place like home with trusted, familiar faces.
You can trust me.
You can trust us.
You can trust Tioga Medical Center.
Trusted healthcare here at home.
As your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we wear many hats. We take pride in serving our members and our community by going the extra mile in everything we do. Because we not only work here, we live here.
Brought to you by your local Touchstone Energy Cooperatives.
Kyle Hansen is proud to be a Thrivent financial professional, providing personalized financial guidance to people of all stages of life. Thrivent believes humanity thrives when individuals make the most of what they've been given, and Kyle is here to help you do just that. Larson Boston Agency, your Farmers Union insurance agents located at 106 Main Street North in Crosby, North Dakota, offer multiple lines of insurance, including crop, farm and ranch, home, auto, commercial, and health insurance. Give Chell or Robbie a call today at 701-965-6335.
Skin by Legacy Tioga opened doors February 2024. Skin by Legacy is a branch of the Minot location Legacy Health Clinic. Our goal is to bring big city conveniences to the rural and surrounding communities. We offer a number of aesthetic services and more. Skin by Legacy Tioga is open Tuesdays and Thursdays. You can find our link to book by Googling Skin by Legacy, by Facebook or Instagram, where you could book at either location. A healthier you starts here. Now accepting new patients.
This Game Day media broadcast is brought to you in part by
At DA Land LLC, our vision is to provide for the community in which we live and operate, providing a full line of skid steer attachments, farm and ranch, equine equipment, and much more. Shop our store in Tioga, North Dakota, or visit us online at daland-llc.com.
Otheon Boutique carries a wide variety of women's clothing as well as permanent jewelry. Shop in downtown Tioga or visit their website at shopotheon.com.
At work, the Western Education Regional Cooperative, we believe in collaboration to strengthen education across communities. We provide the tools and training to help you help your students succeed. Work brings learning to life with new opportunities. From teacher training to student success, the Work Center is working for you. We bring cutting-edge training in AI, instructional coaching, school strategic planning, and so much more. Learn more at workcenter.com. Let's go to work.
Farmers Union Oil of Kenmare has it all. The Cenex C-Store Plus Automotive Service and quality Napa parts. They deliver bulk fuel and propane. Now is the time to contract your rate and save on fall and winter propane. Find complete agronomy services with chemical, seed, and dry fertilizer, along with custom application services available from their fleet. And our Green Ag location in Mohall handles Forgo implements. That's Farmers Union Oil of Kenmare.
Looking for a powerful new truck at an unbeatable price? Then check out Red Rock Chevrolet GMC in Williston. Right now, get behind the wheel of a 2026 Chevy Silverado 1500 Crew Cab for just $499 a month. $499 a month. Or take home a GMC Sierra 1500 Crew Cab and save a massive $13,000 off MSRP. These trucks are loaded with performance, comfort, and cutting-edge tech, all at rock-bottom prices. Make your way over for a test drive today. Red Rock Chevrolet GMC in Williston.
As we continue on here, we have our sponsor called Skin by Legacy, based out of Minot, North Dakota, with offices in Williston and Stanley, North Dakota. Visit legacyhealthclinic.org/Tioga to schedule an appointment or consult with Sarah in Tioga or Stanley, now serving the Stanley area with their new open clinic on Wednesdays. That is Skin by Legacy at Tioga, North Dakota with Sarah. Visit her at legacyhealthclinic.org/Tioga to visit with her about an appointment over there with Skin by Legacy. That's our Faces in the Crowd sponsor here this evening. And we're looking forward to the broadcast. And now we're going to go over to our Red Rock Auto starting lineups for the Red Rock Auto player profile for the Bishop Ryan Lions. And the player that we're going to spotlight tonight is their quarterback, number 16. That is Jake Altringer. Jake Altringer is 35 out of 57 in the passing department with a total of about 513 yards so far this season with 5 touchdown passes, and he's a good one, and we're looking forward to what he can do out here tonight. That is Jake Altringer, the quarterback, who wears number 16 for the Bishop Ryan Lions. We're going to send it back to the studio. We'll come back with more of our Red Rock Auto Chevrolet GMC player spotlight after this timeout.
Based in Williston, North Dakota, Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated is a veteran-owned and managed company. Busy Bees services include water hauling, hot oil services, cap string flushes, and much more. Busy Bees will approach any job, no matter how large or small, with 100% safety and commitment. We pride ourselves on giving back to the community that has given so much to us. Looking for the perfect career? Consider Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated. Find them at busybeeshotoilinc.com or give them a call at 701-572-9303 today.
Hey, and as we continue on with our Red Rock Auto GMC Chevrolet player spotlight for the Stanley Blue Jays, we're looking at number 4 there. That is the quarterback, Kane Reap. He is a junior and also plays free safety. He's also doesn't play defense starting anyway, but in the passing department, he's got 354 yards. He's 22 for 50 for a 44% passing completion mark. He's got 4 touchdowns, and that is Kane Reap, the junior player profile, player spotlight for the Red Rock Auto GMC Chevrolet based out of Williston, North Dakota. That said, we're going to send it back to the Tioga Medical Center sports desk again. Trusted healthcare right here at home at Tioga Medical Center. To find your provider, schedule an appointment, or pay your bill, visit tiogahealth.org. Back to the studios, and we'll be back with more of our Border Plains Equipment pregame show after this timeout.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by...
Established in 1938, Ray Farmers Union Elevator is now your full-service grain and agronomy service facility in northwest North Dakota. Based in Ray, North Dakota, we can assist you with everything from buying the seed in the spring to burn down in the fall. Get more done in a day with Ray Farmers Union Elevator.
Our paths are rarely clear-cut. You may step out of bounds or even out on your own. No matter what it looks like, your path is personal, and that's what makes it powerful. Provera Bank, Insurance and Wealth.
D&L Paraffin Incorporated is a local family-owned hot oil company that has been in operation since 1981. We work hard to develop good business relationships with the oil field companies in the Tioga area. While offering services north of Lake Sakakawea, we focus on integrity, hard work, and safety. For all hot oil services, call dispatch at 701-641-3065 or 701-641-6310. And for hiring information, be sure to follow us on Facebook at DL Paraffin.
This Game Day media broadcast is brought to you in part by Tegan's Interiors, located on Main Street in Crosby, North Dakota. Follow them on Facebook or find them online at tegansinteriors.com.
Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, family owned and operated since 1986. Offering septic service, portable restrooms and hand wash, sewer jet and camera services. Located in Stanley, North Dakota, call for a free quote at 701-628-2960.
Hey, and welcome back in here to the Border Plains Equipment pregame show located right off of Highway 2. Border Plains Equipment here in Stanley, North Dakota, your local Case IH dealer. Visit borderplains.com for local inventory and to explore job opportunities. Time now for our country store starting lineups. First for the home team on the scoreboard here at Homecoming 2025. They'll go with quarterback Kane Reap, wears number 4 junior. Coulter Fladelin gets the snod at fullback tonight. He's a sophomore and wears number 6. At running back will be number 22, Caden Uran. He's a junior. And at wide receiver, 2 of them, Ashton Peterson, a senior, wears number 2. Also the homecoming king here this week. And Javon Johnson, wearing number 18, is a junior. At tight end, wearing number 9 tonight, Ben Heenick, a junior. At the offensive center tonight, wearing number 67, is Levi Uran. At the 2 guard positions, a couple of young ones, a freshman, number 52, Ace Johnson, and number 72, a sophomore, Griffin Wilson. And the 2 tackles, 2 juniors, number 64, Eli Brewer, and Carter Gettle, wears number 71. The head coach for the Stanley Blue Jays, Jackson Lorenz, assisted by Dave Leith, Kellen Loop, Chris Nordloff, Drew Nichols, Adam Riley Plant, Blair Heenick, and Gary Schell. And for the visitors on the scoreboard tonight, the Lions out of Bishop Ryan, our Redeemers. They'll go with the following starting lineup. It'll be the quarterback, Jake Altringer. At running back is Zach Spain. At the tight end position is Owen Bibetto. The 3 wide receivers are Gus Engelhart, Dalton Swensrud, and Hayden Say. The right tackle, Justice Lundeen. The right guard is Max Bibetto. The center tonight, Julian Wald. The left guard, Dylan Walther. And the left tackle tonight, Cohen Schneider, for the 1 and 2 Lions, Ryan Lions. That said, we're going to send it back to the studio one more time, and we'll come back real quick like here for our national anthem. And we have a special national anthem player here tonight. It'll be a flute solo by Taylor Goodman, a sophomore here at Stanley High School. Back after this short timeout.
Do you find yourself driving to the bank each week, writing too many checks each month, paying too many fees? As a business owner, you have a lot to worry about. Don't let banking be one of them. Contact the Bank of Tioga to explore how we can simplify your banking experience and empower your business to reach its full potential. Our team is committed to providing you with seamless banking experience tailored to your business needs. From digital banking solution to personalized support, we are here to help you thrive. The Bank of Tioga banks businesses, and we are here for you. Imagine if you had more time for what really matters. Do more with your money at the Bank of Tioga, member FDIC.
Hey, welcome back in here to our Border Plains Equipment pregame show. Our officials here tonight in the Homecoming 2025, Justin Roses, Josh Nollmeyer, Steve Mormon, and wearing the white hat, our referee tonight, Ben Schaefer. We're just a few seconds away from our national anthem. And like I said, if you're just joining us, we're going to have a sophomore here at Stanley High School playing a flute solo as we honor the United States of America. Her name is Taylor Goodman, as both teams are lined up on their respective goal line, waiting for the public address announcer, Nick Gustafson, doing the PA announcing here this evening. And now we'll send it over to Nick.
Welcome everybody to Will Athletic Complex and Lynn Inget Field for Homecoming 2025 and tonight's matchup between the visiting Bishop Ryan Lions and your Stanley Blue Jays. Tonight's match is sponsored by Stanley Ace Hardware, Border Plains Equipment, RTC Network, High Power LLC, and Bach and Transload. Tonight's matchup will be played under the rules of North Dakota High School Activities Association and will be conducted under the strictest code of good sportsmanship. If you would all please rise, if able, and remove your headgear while Taylor Goodman plays our national anthem.
Fine job by Taylor Goodman, a sophomore here at Stanley High School, playing a flute solo and honoring the United States of America with our national anthem. We'll continue on with our Country Store starting lineups. The Country Store located in Powers Lake, North Dakota, right there on Main Street. Visit doitbest.com/the Country Store. Order online and pick it up. If they don't have it, you probably don't need it over there at the Country Store. Jarrett and Brenda Van Berken welcome you in to Powers Lake to visit their store, the Country Store in Powers Lake.
And now for the starting defensive unit for the visitors on the scoreboard, the Bishop Ryan Lions. Starting at one, defensive lineman, a sophomore, number 71, Cohen Schneider. At another defensive lineman, a sophomore, number 60, Justice Lundeen. And at another defensive lineman, a senior, number 64, Julian Wald. At a linebacker, a junior, number 24, Titan Lundeen. At a linebacker, a junior, number 11, Nolan Braun. At linebacker, a sophomore, number 34, Zach Spain. And at linebacker, a sophomore, number 80, Dalton Swensrud. At strong safety, a junior, number 3, Peyton Say. At free safety, a senior, number 4, Hayden Say. At cornerback, a senior, number 2, Jack Pasa. And at cornerback, a senior, number 10, Trey Christensen.
That's your Country Store starting lineup for the Bishop Ryan Lions defensive team. As we move over to introduce the Stanley Blue Jays here at Homecoming 2025.
And now for your starting offensive team. Starting at one, offensive lineman, a sophomore, number 64, Eli Brewer. At another lineman, a sophomore, number 71, Carter Gettle. At offensive line, a sophomore, number 72, Griffin Wilson. Offensive lineman, a freshman, number 52, Ace Johnson. And offensive line, a junior, number 67, Levi Uran. At tight end, a junior, number 9, Ben Heenick. At wide receiver, a junior, number 18, Javon Johnson. At wide receiver, a senior, number 2, Ashton Peterson. At running back, a junior, number 22, Caden Uran. At fullback, a sophomore, number 6, Coulter Flaidlin. And at quarterback, a junior, number 4, Kane Reap.
That's the Country Store starting lineups for both the Bishop Ryan Lions as well as the Stanley Blue Jays. As we take a look again at our Country Store starting lineups, the offensive team for the Stanley Blue Jays there in front of you, as well as the offensive starters for the Bishop Ryan Lions. We're about ready to go here. Again, our officials this evening, if you're just joining us, it'll be Justin Roses, Josh Nollmeyer, Steve Morbin, and wearing our white hat on this four-man crew tonight, Ben Schaefer. Looks like the Lions are going to kick the ball off. The first team that will receive the ball with a chance to score tonight will be the Stanley Blue Jays. The Blue Jays wearing their full blue uniform with white trim. The Lions are wearing their full white uniform with purple and gold trim as they spot the ball at the 40-yard line. It'll be the Lions kicking off. It'll be number 1. That is Jason Spain. The ball spotted, the whistle's been blowing, and our Northwest Therapy Services opening kickoff is underway as the ball's in the sun, picked up there. Bobbled, picked up at about the 8-yard line. Now dodging, evades a couple of tackles as he gets the ball out to close to the 20-yard line. So after fumbling the ball a few times, the Blue Jays are able to bring it out, and it'll be first down and 10 here for the Stanley Blue Jays. And we want to welcome in our color commentator, Heath Hetzel, after he's done doing hamburger duty here tonight. Bravera Bank sponsoring the tailgate tonight. Very good, Heath.
Well, thanks, Randy. Yeah, it's always a pleasure to get out and serve the community in that respect. So,
hey, look at that run there. He goes all the way up to about the 39-yard line, a 21-yard run by
and a Blue Jay first down.
Caden Uran. That'll be a Blue Jay first down as the ball spotted. They're in a hurry-up offense right now. As we have under center Kane Reap handing the ball off again, and Reap goes for another 6 yards. And just like that, the Blue Jays taking advantage, Heath, up the middle a little bit.
yeah, you know, it's always a good time when you can get the running game going early on and, yeah, get those guys up front, clearing some holes, and Blue Jays are taking advantage.
Second down and 4. Second down and 4 as they continue to pound the ball with Uran, and Uran dodging. He's got an opening, and a touchdown-saving tackle made there by number 2, Jack Pasa, as we take a look at that RTC Network's instant replay again as Uran picks up, goes from the 45 all the way down to the 24-yard line. So a 29-yard run by Caden Uran. First down and 10 as they spot the ball at about the 24-yard line. But a very good beginning offensive set here for the Stanley Blue Jays as Kane Reap continues to bark out the signals from under center. This time they hand the ball off, and up the middle they go again to Warda. That's number 13, and he picks up about 6 yards on his first carry of the night. This ground game, Heath, is proving very...
2nd and 5 for the Blue Jays.
Very 5-yard gain here for Hunter Warda.
Yeah, the Blue Jays, they're pounding it pretty good right now, so they got to be pretty confident and inside the 20-yard line. That's exciting for the Blue Jays.
2nd down and 5 as they're inside the Souris Valley Dental Group red zone. Souris Valley Dental Group located in Minot, North Dakota. And here's Warda again. He bounces out to the left side, and a good tackle coming up, limiting the gain to about 3 yards for Hunter Warda. So the last 2 touches for Warda, he's picked up about 8. It'll be 3rd down and 3. We'll give him 2 yards on that one. 3rd down and 3.
Boy, it's a beautiful night here at the Linningett Field there, Randy. Oh,
yeah.
Wow, this is gorgeous tonight.
Yeah, the sun's shining a little bit, probably causing a little bit of problems with the team that's going from east to west right now. But, before too long, it's going to be sunset, and we're going to have a great night under the lights here on Friday Night Lights.
We sure are.
Here's Warda going again. He's close to the sticks, and looks like he's going to pick up enough yards. Warda with another carry for 5 yards, and that is a 1st down, and looks like they're still going to have the chains up, so it'll be 1st down and 10 as the ball spotted at about the 11-yard line. So they can get another 1st down. Kane Reap under center. This time he hands the ball off to Ward again. He's met there in the backfield. That'll be a tackle for little or no gain on that last carry. Let's see where they spot the ball. But Warda this time goes a little backwards for -1 on his 4th carry of the evening. Brings up 2nd down and 11 for the Blue Jays. Clock is running with 9 minutes and 15 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Blue Jays have been very successful as they started at their own 18-yard line, and now the ball sits at the 11-yard line of the Lions side of the football. Looks like they're going to throw the ball. Cut pattern to Ben Heenick, and Heenick cut down there after about a 6-yard gain from Reap to Heenick.
Gain of 5, 3rd and 6.
They'll give you a 5-yard gain for Ben Heenick. It'll be 3rd down and a long 6 yards. They split out the offense with Heenick split out wide to the right. 2 receivers, 1 in the slot on the left side for the Blue Jays. Shotgun, the pitch back to Caden Uran, and Uran is going to be met there by the defensive line, number 34. That is Zach Spain with the tackle, Heath.
Yeah, he filled the hole nicely on that one and come up and did a good, I don't know if he's a wrestler or not, but nice little double leg takedown.
That'll bring up 4th down and 9 with 8 minutes to go. What does head coach Jackson Lorenz have in his pocket for a 4th down and 9 situation? They can get a 1st down here as they set up in shotgun formation again. Heenick split out wide to the right. Johnson split out wide to the left, the right, excuse me. Heenick over the middle, and that's over the head. The intended receiver is number 6, Coulter Fladlin. That falls incomplete as the turnover on downs goes over to the Bishop Ryan Lions. Boy, they did everything right except punch it in, Heath.
Yeah, that's always tough to get down in the red zone like that and come away with 0. But, the good thing is they had some positives on that possession, and hopefully the Blue Jays are ready to come back on defense here and make a good stop. And Bishop Ryan, our Redeemer Lions, they're ready to get out there on offense and show what they can do.
So the ball is sitting about at the 8-yard line. It's 1st down and 10 from their own 8. The Lions come up to the line of scrimmage, and they line up in shotgun formation. Our Red Rock Auto GMC Chevrolet player spotlight. Jake Ultricker in shotgun formation. He rolls out to his left, looking to throw the ball intended for number 4. That is dropped. Hayden Say unable to come up with that. And so that'll stop the clock as the ball falls incomplete with 7:35 remaining. But they rolled out the opposite way, the left way, and he's a right-handed quarterback and had a little trouble connecting up with his intended receiver.
That's a hard pass to make, for sure, across your body and all the way across the outside of the field. But he had a good ball there. He almost pulled it in.
I want to welcome in our listeners on KTGO 1090 AM and 92.7 FM. Our partnership with Flag Family Media. Here's the ball pitched back to the running back, and he's breaking tackles. That's number 34. That is Zach Spain picking up close to first down yardage, and he does pick up enough yards for a first down as number 34, Spain, picks up 11. First down and 10 as the ball spotted at the 20-yard line. That's a Prairie Home Furnishings first down as they hand the ball off. This time, good defensive swarm there by the Blue Jays, limiting the gain to about 1 yard, Heath.
Yeah, the Blue Jays are ready on that play and come up and sniffed it out and made a good stop. Brings up 2nd and 8, long 7.
Yeah, Zach Spain, a sophomore. Picking up 3 yards on that last carry, brings up 2nd down and 7. You're looking to throw the ball into the flat again. That's Hayden Say, and that's going to be enough yards. They go from the 22 all the way up to about the 34-yard line, a 12-yard gain on that pass play to Hayden Say, and enough for another Prairie Home Furnishings first down.
Hunting and Longmire were out there on defense and kept it to a minimal gain, but completion nonetheless.
Ball spotted at the 33. I guess it was 11-yard gain to Say, but that was enough yards for a first down. And here is Spain again. He goes around the left tackle, behind the left tackle. But a good job of defense there by Ben Heenick and the rest of the Blue Jays coming up to limit to about a 3-yard gain.
Yeah, Connor Smith was kind of in there. He didn't really make the tackle, but he was able to push some blockers in there to help his teammates get in there and make the tackle.
Just over 6 minutes to play here in the first quarter. The Stanley Blue Jays ran the ball from their 18-yard line, got down to inside the red zone at about the 8, but were unable to punch it in for the touchdown. Turned the ball over on downs to the Lions, and now they have 2nd down and 8. Looking to throw the ball. He swings it out to Say on the right side. Uran there, loses a handle on him, spinning, still keeps going, and he's finally brought down after about a 15-yard gain. Wow. Hard to bring that young man down.
Yeah.
Little swing pass.
Yeah, he kind of broke a couple tackles, and Uran was able to come in at the last second and get him down.
Hurry up offense for the Lions as they're going to hand the ball off again to Spain, and Spain puts his head down, and before the Blue Jays know what happened, they're going to pick up 8 yards on that last carry by Zach Spain. Down in Watford City, Grand Forks Central, the number 3 ranked team in 11 AA football, leading the Watford City Wolves 7-0. Titus Stenberg and Ross Sundin on the call down at Fred Fridley Field here on Game Day Media. 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Under center now, they pitch the ball back to Spain again, and Spain is going to be drugged down, but he's going to carry the Blue Jays with him for another first down as they go from the 43 all the way down to about the 34-yard line. So nine-yard gain by Zach Spain and another Prairie Home Furnishings first down. Prairie Home Furnishings located right here in Stanley, North Dakota, just off Main Street. Stop by and see what they can help you with on your home decor at Prairie Home Furnishing. Here's Spain again, and finally brought down, but he picks up 5 more yards, close to 5 yards, looks like to me from my vantage point.
They found some success running behind that right side, Heath.
They have, and from up here you can see that the opening pretty good, and they just he follows his line well. He's patient, and they're doing a good job of opening up some holes for him.
2nd down and 5 for the Lions as Altringer calls signals from under center. And here's Spain again, the workhorse. And he's going to pick up enough yards for another 1st down as he goes for 10 more yards. So he's carried the ball 7 times so far here in the 1st quarter. And he's picked up 54 yards, averaging 7.7 yards per carry so far. And that's another Prairie Home Furnishings 1st down here for the Bishop Ryan Lions as they spot the ball inside the Souris Valley Dental Group red zone. Souris Valley Dental Group with Drs. Jarek Henson, Kevin Broderson, Grant Neal. Visit SourisValleyDental.com and schedule your next appointment out of Minot, North Dakota. That's a Souris Valley Dental Group red zone 1st down again. And there we have our first penalty of the night as our official illegal procedure called against the Bishop Ryan Lions for the first penalty of the night. A small 5-yard penalty for the illegal procedure. And it'll be 1st down and 15 now for the Bishop Ryan Lions with 3:26 remaining here in the 1st quarter from Lynn Ingot Field. Again, my name's Randy Peterson, alongside of Heath Hetzel this evening. Our production team, James Myers, running our board ops tonight. Our cameraman up in the booth tonight is Owen Miller. Giving you all the sights here from this beautiful complex at Will Athletic Complex in Stanley. 3:26 remaining as shotgun now. Altringer looking to throw the ball, rolls out to his right, being chased. And he throws it incomplete, intended for number 3, Peyton Say. And that'll stop the clock with 3:17 to go. Led him a little bit too far, Heath.
Yeah, he had quite a bit of time back there, but old big number 9, Ben Heenick, was bearing down on him. So he was about ready to run out of real estate real fast.
2nd down and 15. Says 2nd down and 67 on the scoreboard, but it's 2nd down and 15.
That's a lot of yardage to pick up for a 1st down.
Again, they're looking to throw the ball over the middle. That pass is completed to number 2, Jack Pasa, and he's going to pick up about, let's see where they spot the ball, but he'll go from the 24-yard line. Looks like at about an 8-yard gain to Pasa. His first reception of the night for 8 yards. 3rd down and 4 for the Lions as they spot the ball at the 13-yard line. Again, they're inside the Souris Valley Dental Group red zone as they split out receivers, 1 to the left, 2 to the right, as shotgun formation for Altringer. Altringer looks to his left, now looks over the middle, and that was in and out of the hands. Boy, that was close.
Javon Johnson just about come up with the pick on that thing.
Bring up 4th down.
So on the 6th passing attempt, they are now 3 out of 6 in the passing department. Brings up 4th down and 4. And let's see what head coach Ben Belinsky has in store for this, kind of in the same situation that the Blue Jays were in, just on the other side of the field. 4th down and 4. They can get a 1st down as the ball is spotted at the 13-yard line. They're going to go for the 1st down as Altringer sets up in shotgun. And
a little false start
there's
there.
There's going to be a false start, and that's another big penalty for the Lions at this point in the game. That'll step them back 5 more yards. It'll bring up 4th down and 9.
They're still inside the 20 with 4th down to go, but that's a little tougher to get a 1st down. But
yeah, now you probably have to bring in a pass option if you want to look at that 1st down. It was probably either a pass or a run in the 4th and 4, but now with 4th down and 9, that makes it a little bit more difficult. Let's see what the Stanley Blue Jays defense can do here on homecoming 2025. 2:24 remaining here in the opening quarter. As they look to pass the ball, looking over the middle, going to the end zone. And here comes the flag. The pass is incomplete. But there is a penalty flag that has been thrown. And let's see what head referee Ben Schaefer says. It's going to be pass interference against the Blue Jays. And so that is a big-time penalty. And where are they going to spot the ball?
I think it's a 15-yarder, I think.
Half the distance to the goal, or is it a 15-yarder?
Well, it looks like they did go half the distance, so. Yeah, looks like it's going to be at the 10-yard line.
About the 10-yard line, so about a 9-yard penalty.
You know, that's one of those deals, Randy, where the penalty kind of hurts you to give him first down, but if he probably doesn't commit that, it's probably a touchdown.
Yeah, first down and goal now as the ball is spotted inside the 10. They hand the ball off, and there's a tackle from behind there by Ben Heenick on number 34.
Boy, that got number 9 fired up. He kind of flew off the ground on that one. And when a 6'7" guy jumps off the ground that far, you know that's some excitement.
There's no gain on that last play, but a good defensive tackle there by Ben Heenick coming up from his interior lineman position. Looks like he's playing nose guard right now.
He does, yeah. He's right over the center.
Zoltringer again, flanked there on the right side. Over the middle, that is touchdown. A touchdown to number 2, Jack Pasa. And a 10-yard touchdown reception to Pasa. And the Ryan Lions are on the board from the first quarter here. A 10-yard reception to Pasa makes the score 8-0. Pasa with his second reception, the second one good for the touchdown. They're going to set up and try to kick the extra point. Jason Spain, the ball spot. The kick is up, and the kick is good. And so with 1:39 remaining, we'll send it back to the Tioga Medical Center sports desk. The Lions are on the scoreboard first. We'll be back after this Nesset timeout.
At Souris Valley Dental Group, we've been using modern treatment techniques and products to help families smile since 1968. Voted as the #1 dentist in Minot, our team of expert dentists combine their unique areas of expertise and their experiences to create treatment plans that help each individual patient meet their goals. Contact our dental office at 701-419-8900 or visit sourisvalleydental.com to schedule an appointment today. You can count on us to keep your family grinning from ear to ear for many years to come.
So the Lions get on the board first here at Lenny Inget Field at Homecoming 2025 for the Blue Jays. And with 1:39 remaining, gives us a chance to thank the Tioga Pirates Booster Club, located in Tioga, North Dakota, supporting the Tioga Pirates as well as the Williams County Firestorm. And I want to thank them for their sponsorship as the ball is picked up there by Caden Uran on the high kick. Uran still on his feet. Good return all the way up to about the 34-yard line. So Uran again using his legs to put the Blue Jays in fairly good
they're starting out
starting position.
Yeah, they're starting out pretty good on this possession, and boy, that kicker for Bishop Ryan Redeemer, he's
got a leg.
He's got a leg. That was quite a boot.
Score down in Watford City. Grand Forks Central now leading the Watford City Wolves 14-6. Down at Fred Fridley Field with Titus Stenberg and Ross Sundin down there. As that
goes to the fullback, Flaidlin.
Coulter Flaidlin is going to pick up his first carry of the night with a 2-yard gain. Hard-earned runs by the fullback, Coulter Flaidlin. Brings up second down and 8 as they spot the ball at the 36-yard line. Again, they play a 3-4-4 defense here for the Bishop Ryan Lions, the way it looks to me. 3 down linemen, 4 linebackers, and 4 D-backs. Now the offensive side switches to the right side for the Blue Jays as Reap rolls out to his right. Short little pass, and he steps out of bounds. It is a complete pass. Here's a penalty flag as that was after the play was over. but we are going to have a penalty. It'll be a personal foul call against the Bishop Ryan Lions, and I think maybe a little extracurricular by number 3, Peyton Say. They'll tack on 15 yards to that 2-yard gain to Coulter Fladelin on that reception. And that's not what a coach wants to see.
No, they just had a good stop on the receiver, but I think just got to the quarterback a little late there.
And now the ball spotted at the 49-yard line, Bishop Ryan side of the football field as the sun begins to set here at Lynn Inget Field. The lights aren't on yet, but soon they will be coming on. And there is a penalty flag again, and this time it's going to be offsides against the defense. So
that's 20 free yards. That helps out pretty good.
5-yard penalty, still first down.
Chance for the Blue Jays to take advantage of the miscues, self-induced, so to speak. First down and 5. Here is Hunter Warda again, and Warda goes for about 1 yard on that last carry. Hunter on his 5th carry of the night grabs a couple of lines and takes him for 1 yard. Brings up second down and 4 as the ball is spotted at the 43. We'll probably have enough time here for one more play unless there's an incomplete pass or something that will stop the clock, but we're at 15 seconds now here in the first quarter. Here's the ball pitched back to Warda. Warda is going to gain the line of gain, and he's going to pick up about 7 yards on that last carry. Good bit of running by Hunter Warda on that last carry, and that'll be the ball that's run out of bounds, stopping the clock, but it'll be a Prairie Home Furnishings first down. They start the clock up as the clock hits triple zeros. We'll take a timeout. We'll head back to the Tioga Medical Center sports desk. Your end of the first quarter score. It's the Bishop Ryan Lions 7, the Stanley Blue Jays 0. We'll be back after this timeout.
At Prairie Home Furnishings of Stanley, featuring some of the best brands in the industry, such as Ashley, Lazy Boy, and Shaw Flooring, we have something for every room in your home. From furniture to flooring, outdoor living, mattresses, and decor, we truly have everything your home deserves. Shop our everyday low prices locally in store Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, and Saturdays from 9 to 4, or shop online anytime at shopphf.com. For all things home, be sure to also follow us on Facebook.
Hey, and as we come back, it gives us a chance to thank some more of our live read sponsors, including the Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club, located in Powers Lake, North Dakota, supporting the Powers Lake Brook Central Ranchers, as well as the Ray Powers Lake Outlaws, the Divide County Quarterback Club, sponsors here on Game Day Media, supporting the Maroons and everything they do up in Crosby. First down and 10, as Reap rolls out to his right, looks for the short complete pass, and then it's fumbled, but it's recovered there by the Blue Jays. Coming up with the ball is number 5. That is not on the roster.
Yeah, I'm not sure who that is, but the pass was completed to Javon Johnson, and he went to make a move, and they got their hand in there and pushed it out, and then recovered by mystery number 5.
Yeah. Javon Johnson with his first reception.
Hand off to Uran.
Uran again takes a couple of Ryan Lions with them as they blast up the middle, and they go for about 6 yards to Caden Uran. Uran, a hard runner here for Stanley.
There was a Lion that tried to stop him in the hole at the end, and the Lion went backwards, and Caden kept going forward.
Here is Uran again, and the tackle made there by the Lions, but it's a good another 4-yard gain for Caden Uran on his 6th carry of the night, now totaling 66 yards on the night.
6 or 7 for the Blue Jays.
Well, they're bringing Heenick out wide left here, so we'll see what's going on. Reap in the shotgun. Twins to the right, airing it out to Henick on the left.
To the corner to Heenan.
Oh, wow.
Got his hands
Ben waited
on
till
it.
the ball was right there and got his hands up on it, almost come down with it in the end zone. The pass was incomplete.
Pass incomplete there as that ball falls incomplete on the 5th passing attempt for the Blue Jays. Brings up 2nd down and 7. .10:41 to go as the clock is stopped. 2nd down and 12 for the Blue Jays. Again, shotgun formation. Caden Uran right behind his quarterback, Reap. There's the snap as they pitch the ball back to Uran, and Uran gets tackled there by a host of Lions, a pride of Lions, so to speak.
Yep, they were there to meet him for sure.
No gain on that last play by Uran.
12 for the Blue Jays.
I think he lost a yard or two, actually.
Yeah, he did. -2 on that one. It brings up 3rd down and about 14.
Blue Jays could use some good yardage here. Cut this yardage in half for first
Looking
down.
to throw the ball. Running out of time here, and now he finds some time rolling out to his right. Throws it over the middle, and that's picked off. Picked off by number 3,
Intercepted by
Peyton Say, and Say runs out of bounds just over the 40-yard line up to about the 43. So an interception there. The sun didn't bother Peyton Say, and that is an interception number 1 against the Stanley Blue Jays.
Yeah, he was just kind of out there playing center field, and I think Reap is really wishing he could have had that one back.
Yeah, he didn't see Peyton Say, who was lurking there, I don't think.
And I think Reap had some open grass there, so he could have really got some good real estate if he'd have just took off and scrambled on it.
First down and 10. 9:51 remaining, looking to throw the ball. He's going deep. He's got a receiver open, and over the head of the intended receiver, number 8, Gus Engelhard of the Bishop Ryan Lions, stopping the clock with 9:46 remaining.
He had Gus open on that one. If Gus has another step or another yard off that ball, that's a touchdown.
Yeah, they're going to probably put that one in their back pocket and see if they can use that again down the road.
I would guess they will, for sure.
Shotgun again. This time they throw it out on the flat to number 4. Hayden Say with the reception. That's going to be about a 5-yard gain for the Lions on that little swing pass to the left side of the field.
Landon Hunting.
Hayden Say with his 3rd reception of the evening.
3rd and 5 for the Lions.
Third down and 5 with 9:05 remaining. And they hand the ball off, this time to number 34 again, Zach Spain, and Spain's going to be short of the sticks. He picks up about 3 on that last carry.
Hunting and Carter Gettle were in on the tackle on that one. Good pursuit to the ball. Brings up 4th and 3.
4th down and 3 as they spot the ball at the 49-yard line. Doesn't look like the Lions are going to go for it unless they try something sneaky here, but the Blue Jays send a couple back in punt return formation. That's number 18, Johnson. And I'm not seeing the number of the other one back there, but looking into the sun.
Caden Uran, I believe.
Looking into the sun, he gets the punt away.
Nice high punt.
Kicks it away from the receivers, and let's see where they spot the ball. It'll be at about the 25-yard line, so it'll be first down for the Stanley Blue Jays. So a good defensive stop there for the Blue Jays, Heath.
Yeah, they needed that stop pretty bad, and it's still a 7-0 game, and Blue Jays have been moving the ball. So if they can get that run game going and get an occasional pass over the top, and they'll be right in this thing.
8:15 to go. First down and 10 for the Stanley Blue Jays. It's the ball spotted at the 25-yard line on this beautiful night for fall football here in Stanley, North Dakota. Here's the ball handed off again. The first man through, Caden Uran, again with a head of steam, picks up a hard 3-yard gain.
Gain of 3.
Caden Uran with 3 yards on that last carry. He's now carried the ball 67 yards on 8 carries, averaging just over 8 yards per touch. Clock continues to run here. Second down and 7. Ball spotted at the 27-yard line as receivers split out wide to the left. Johnson's in the slot. He catches the ball, immediately stopped there just over the 30-yard line for a gain of 4 from Reap to Javon Johnson. Take him when you can get him, I guess. Second reception. First one for Javon was 3 yards. The second one here was 4 yards. And that keeps the clock running here in the second quarter. And there's 7:10 remaining.
Yeah, good to see we got a good back and forth battle between these two teams. So good to see on homecoming night for the Blue Jays, and good turnout, fans from both communities, and it's a good night for football.
Oh, there's going to be another aggressive penalty for the Stanley Blue Jays as Jason Spain gets whistled offsides, and that'll tack on 5 more yards. That's the 5th penalty of the night here so far for the Ryan Lions.
Brings up a first down for the Blue Jays.
And with 8 minutes left in the second quarter, the Ray Powers Lake Outlaws leading the Tioga Pirates 6-0 over in Ray tonight. At Glen E. Severson Field, David Peterson, Noah Fredrickson on the call over in Ray tonight. Ball's looked like it was stopped.
He did. He dropped it on the ground.
Then he decides to pick it back up, and he goes for another 7 yards.
Coach might be saying, Caden, don't try that again.
They're doing Harlem Globetrotters here.
Dribble between the legs and cross the defender up and go.
That's an 8-yard gain. Second down and 2 as the ball spotted at the 44-yard line of the Stanley Blue Jays. They hustle up to the line of scrimmage. This time, Kane Reap will bark out the signals from under center. And they pitch the ball back to Caden Uran. And a good stop there by number 11, Nolan Braun.
Boy, he come in on a mission. Nice form tackling and put a good hit on him.
Let's see where they spot the ball. It'll be a 3-yard loss there on that last carry. And it'll bring up third down and a short 5 for the Blue Jays as Kane Reap comes in from the near sideline after getting the play from his head coach, Jackson Lorenz, the first-year head coach here for the Blue Jays. He's also got an experienced Dave Leith on the sidelines with him as well.
He does. He's got a good mentor over there and a good group of coaches for these Blue Jays.
Here's Uran trying to find an opening, and he's going to be, and here comes a penalty flag. And we will see what the penalty is, but there's a loss of 2 on that carry. But there's going to be a penalty flag that come in from the back judge, I believe. And it's going to be face mask, another penalty that's going to be called against the Bishop Ryan Lions. And this time it will be a spot foul, a 5-yard penalty against the Lions. And then there'll be a timeout that is called by the Stanley Blue Jays. We'll take one as well. You're watching Game Day Media as we head to our Nesset timeout. Nesset, located in Tioga. Talk to us about our custom business packages. Now hiring. Visit NessetConsulting.com. We'll be back. You're watching Game Day Media.
Nesset is here to provide services to the oil and gas industry. We have a fabulous geologic jackpot right here in North Dakota. And what we are doing is providing and developing this resource to be used for years, decades, and generations to come. I look forward to a great future right here in Tioga, North Dakota.
Hey, and as we bring it back here to Lynn Inget Field out of that Nesset Consulting timeout, Nesset located in Tioga, North Dakota, the North Shore Plaza PTO says, let's go Wildcats, as they come in to help with Game Day Media. Also Faith Baptist Church located up in Kenmare, North Dakota. Pastor Mike Fraunfeld, also a head coach for the Kenmare Bowbells Honkers, inviting you to Sunday school at 9:45, worship service at 11 o'clock. As Ben Heenick under center, and wow, the Wildcat, he picks up 2 yards on that carry by Ben Heenick.
Not a bad play.
Yeah. You know, bring me down if you can type of situation.
That's right.
That's enough for Prairie Home Furnishings first down, located right here in Stanley, North Dakota. Prairie Home Furnishings just off Main Street. See what they can outfit your home with, all their decoration. Here is Hayden Uran.
Boy, that was a nifty little move at the line of scrimmage. He just kind of did a little stutter step, back step, and blew right by the guy.
That was Uran's 12th carry so far. This time, 4 yards picked up. It'll be 2nd down and 6. It's the ball spotted at the 49-yard line of the Lions side of the football field. Again, now in shotgun formation, Reap checks with Uran right behind him. And there's the snap, looking to throw the ball. Now Tux rolls to his right, got to keep it. He's going to be picking up about 1 yard on that last carry by Keane Reap, his first carry of the night. He was lucky to get a yard on that one.
He was, yeah. No, I get back to the line of scrimmage and should fall forward for a yard. That's fortunate. You know, I think he was thinking about that last play, one of the last times he was scrambling, and he let it go for an interception. He wasn't going to let that happen again.
Actually, it was a 2-yard gain, brings up 3rd down and 5 from the 47. Again, here is Reap rolling to his left, looking for the intended receiver, in and out of the hands of number 2, the homecoming king, Ashton Peterson. Stops the clock with 3:33 remaining as Peterson unable to come up with it. And that brings up 4th down and 5 as the ball spotted at the 47-yard line. Looks like Ben Heenick, the punter, wears a lot of hats for the Stanley Blue Jay team, drops back in punt formation. Back deep for the Lions is Hayden Say. Hayden, a senior. Kick is away. It's going to be a shorter kick. It's going to take a neutral bounce as the ball spotted just over the 20-yard line, but we have some laundry on the field. And we'll see what that's all about here as we take a look at our white hat, Ben Schaefer. What's the penalty going to be, Mr. Schaefer?
It's keeping us in suspense.
Yeah, we're waiting, Ben. It's against the receiving team. We'll have to go to our on-site official.
Penalty against the Lions.
That penalty is against the Lions, and it's a after possession penalty, so it looks like it's a fairly large penalty as the ball goes all the way back to the 17-yard line, but they keep the football.
I think it was a 10-yard. I think the ball was spotted at the 27. No, it's at the 12 now. It was at the 22. Would have been at the 22. So
a 10-yard penalty. First down and 10 as Spain gets tripped up, kind of loses his footing there a little bit. And we'll see how many yards he gets on that last carry. Looks like it's going to be a gain of about 1 yard by Zach Spain. 3 minutes remaining here in the
First half, we'll have our Bank of Tioga halftime report recapping all the stats and scoring. Hasn't been a whole lot of scoring here in this game. 7-0 on your NCC scoreboard. Tonight, the Lions scoring on their first possession. But since then, it's been held by both teams.
And pretty even.
Altringer scampers out, gets run out of bounds, and then here comes some penalty with some after action there, and they're going to be enough for a first down. It's about a 13-yard gain by Altringer, but got to question the penalty on that one, Heath.
You know, they were going out of bounds, and you're in mid-play. They can't let up at that point, and I don't know. That's unfortunate.
That'll be a point of conversation, I think, during practice or at halftime. But they tack on 15 more yards on that penalty after the carry.
You know, and I know, Randy, it's tough. You know, you want to protect all the players out there, and you can kind of go overboard. And I've officiated not varsity games, but JV and such, and it's a tough call to make. And, but nonetheless,
you gotta know where you're at. Field position. Altringer, Heenick not going to get away from him as we take a look at that RTC Network's instant replay. Ben Heenick with the tackle for loss. It'll be a loss, a big one.
Well, I see two college players walking in front of us, one from Wilson State Tetons with Mason McPeak, and the other one from Drake Slosher from NDSU, so back watching the homecoming game. So welcome back, boys.
Altringer looking to throw the ball over the middle. Here comes another penalty flag.
Warda, after the catch was made, Warda was right in there and brought him down.
Be a 5-yard gain if the play holds up. We've had a number of penalties here, especially in this second quarter.
Yeah, the first quarter was fairly clean. In this second quarter, both teams have struggled a little bit here.
Ben Heenick holding the ball for the referee, Ben Schaefer. But it's going to go against the Bishop Ryan Lions, a 5-yard penalty with an inadvertent face mask. So another penalty by Bishop Ryan Lions. So that's their 8th penalty of the night. And you think there's going to be a little conversation at halftime about the penalties from head coach Ben Belinsky.
Yeah, Belinsky, a former college football player himself, high school and college football player. He's going to try to clean this stuff up at halftime.
Shotgun formation for the Ryan Lions. Altringer barks out the signals, looks over the middle, now looks to his left. Heenick there again for another tackle for loss. They go all the way from the 29-yard line to about the 22-yard line. Wow.
Number 9's pretty fired up. Actually, the whole Blue Jay team is pretty fired up, as they should be.
Another loss in its
timeout.
Timeout on the field by the Blue Jays. We'll take one as well. 1:24 remaining. It's 3rd down and 30 when we return from the Nesset timeout.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by Tegan's Interiors, located on Main Street in Crosby, North Dakota. Follow them on Facebook or find them online at tegansinteriors.com.
Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated, family owned and operated since 1986. Offering septic service, portable restrooms and hand wash, sewer jet and camera services. Located in Stanley, North Dakota, call for a free quote at 701-628-2960.
As we come back out of the Nesset Consulting timeout, Nesset located in Tioga, North Dakota, shotgun formation, 3rd down and 30. Altringer rolls out, short little dump pass to Spain. Spain breaks the first tackle, breaks the second one, takes 2 or 3 Blue Jays with him for the third one. He's going to pick up about 24 yards on that last play. And our
That's his first reception to Mr. Spain. Made something out of nothing. Brings up 4th down and 15.
Not really a manageable 4th down, but it's way better than it was before.
4th and 15 for the Lions.
That was only a 15-yard gain. It was 3rd down and 30, so I'm not sure where I came up with the yardage that I did. 4th down and 15. 13-0 over in Ray right now. The Outlaws defeating the Tioga Pirates on Military Appreciation Night over in Ray. 1:09 to go here at Lynn Inget Field as the Lions set up in punt formation. The snap is back. The kick is away. They kick it away from Uran. It takes a Bishop Ryan bounce, and it goes all the way down to the 14-yard line. 49-yard punt for the Orion Lions, and I think the coach and staff is a little bit upset that Uran didn't field that punt.
Yeah, he sure had opportunity to go grab it, and he could have got some real estate on that thing, but 57 seconds left, and you know he probably did the right thing by just letting it go and not getting do anything dangerous.
57 seconds remaining here in the first half. We'll have our Bank of Tioga halftime report at the conclusion of this first half of play. As the lights are on now here at Lynn Inget Field. Reap throwing the ball down the near sideline on the back shoulder. It's a catch. It's a gain of about
18.
More than that. Looks like it's about 23.
Oh, yeah, he was at the 15-yard line. Yeah, so, yep, 23-yard line, or 23-yard gain.
Was that Jackson? Was that Javon Johnson, yeah.
Yep.
Need some binoculars up here. Reap this time gets past the line of scrimmage. He'll pick up about 2 yards on that last carry.
Well, they got a good hurry up going here.
And I don't know if Ben Heenick got back in time. That'll be offsides as they snap the ball before Heenick got set. And that'll be a false start against the Stanley Blue Jays. 5-yard penalty sets them back. 5. It'll be 2nd down 13 as they spot the ball at the 35-yard line of the Stanley Blue Jays side of the football field. 27 seconds remaining here in the first half. Again, my name's Randy Peterson alongside Heath Hetzel this evening here from Lynn Inget Field in this 11A football matchup tonight between the Blue Jays and the Bishop Ryan Lions as the Lions tackle Kane Reap for a loss. It'll be a loss of 4 for Mr. Reap, and that wipes away his 2 previous carries of 2 yards each as the clock hits triple zeros. Your halftime score. Good game, low-scoring affair here this evening from Lynn Inget Field. It's the Bishop Ryan Lions 7 and the Stanley Blue Jays 0. We'll step aside. We'll come back after this timeout with our Bank of Tioga halftime report with 2 locations in Crosby and Tioga, North Dakota. Do more with your money at the Bank of Tioga. Back after a few minutes and this 3-minute break, after this break.
At Tioga Ace Hardware, our store is a member of the largest retailer-owned hardware cooperative in the industry. We are all committed to being the helpful place by offering our customers knowledgeable advice, helpful service, and quality products. As the helpful hardware folks in your community, we promise that helping you is the most important thing we have to do today. Shop the biggest brands all under one roof at 119 North Main Street in Tioga, or shop online at acehardware.com.
Welcome to Stanley. Our local businesses have the home field advantage, a community where tradition meets progress. Discover the charm of our past and the promise of our future, a winning combination. Support local, shop local, and be a part of something special. Take the home field advantage at visitstanley.org and follow us on Facebook. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share.
Hey, buddy.
Hi,
Dad.
Can you hang out with Grandpa for a bit? I'm down in the barn.
Sounds good.
Okay, I'll be up there in a bit.
RTC Networks capture cameras. Keep an eye on what you care about.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by Brandy Larson Insurance of Stanley offers home, auto, business, and farm insurance. For a quote, call 701-628-1414. Your local Farmers Union insurance agent. Located in Tioga, North Dakota, Lamb LLC and Dry Fork Supply are companies that specialize in gas flow measurement and equipment, along with a fully stocked oil field parts and supply warehouse in the Bakken. Give them a call at 701-664-9425 or stop by today.
Founded in 2019, Northwest Therapy Services, located in Ray and Williston, North Dakota, provides speech therapy in our clinics, as well as partnering with local schools and nursing facilities to provide on-site therapeutic services. Our therapists offer language therapy as well as therapy for social, cognitive, communication, swallowing, feeding, and voice disorders. We are dedicated to providing the highest level of quality services. To schedule an appointment, visit nwtherapyservices.com or call 701-568-8255.
Continental Resources is proudly independent and fiercely pro-American energy. American-produced oil and natural gas will play a critical role in America's and the world's energy future. So will we. We're deeply invested in our communities in North and South Dakota, Montana, Oklahoma, Wyoming, and Texas. Visit CLR.com for job opportunities. We are Continental Resources, America's energy champion.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
Since 1952, Liberty State Bank of Powers Lake serves Burt County and the surrounding areas with a full suite of financial services. We are committed to being your bank of friendly service. Liberty State Bank, FDIC insured. Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, located at 106 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit tiogadrug.com.
Hey, and as we bring it back here to the homecoming festivities this evening and this homecoming 2025 football game, the festivities continue on here at halftime as we go to our Bank of Tioga halftime report with two locations in Crosby and Tioga, North Dakota. Do more with your money at the Bank of Tioga. So as we take a look at the leading Bishop Ryan Lions with 7 points on the board, they got on the board in the first quarter with a 10-yard touchdown pass to Jack Passa from Jake Altringer at the 139 mark. Spain had the point after touchdown to put 7 points on the board, and that's how we ended the first half. It's the Ryan Lions 7 and the Stanley Blue Jays 0. And taking a look at the Ryans' offensive statistics, they've got a hold of 132 yards of total offense tonight, 68 of those yards on the ground, and 64 yards passing tonight. 6 receptions by the receivers from Bishop Ryan Lion, including a 10-yard touchdown pass to Jack Passa for the only score of the game. And rushing the ball tonight, Zach Spain doing most of the work tonight, carrying the ball 11 times so far here in the first half for a total of 72 yards, averaging 6.5 yards per carry for the Bishop Ryan Lions. And now for the Stanley Blue Jays as they crown their homecoming royalty tonight. Ashton Peterson crowned our king tonight. He wears number 2 on the football team, and the queen is Italia Rodriguez. And so congratulations to Ashton and Italia, as you are the homecoming king and queen of the homecoming 2025 here in Stanley. 2 more yards of total offense than the Bishop Ryan Lions. The Stanley Blue Jays have rushed the ball for 97 yards, have thrown the ball for 37 tonight. And The leading receiver with a total of 30 yards tonight is Javon Johnson. His last reception went for about 23 yards for most of those yards tonight on 3 receptions. And running the ball tonight, Caden Uran and Hunter Warda doing most of the legwork tonight, as Caden Uran has rushed the ball 12 times for 74 yards tonight. And Hunter Warda has carried the ball 6 times for a total of 19 yards. There's been 3 penalties called against the Stanley Blue Jays tonight, totaling 28 yards. And for the Bishop Ryan Lions, they've had the flag out 8 times tonight for a total of 55 yards. And there has been 1 turnover by the Stanley Blue Jays, that being an interception from Kane Reap in the second quarter. We'll send it back to the Tioga Medical Center sports desk as we conclude our Bank of Tioga halftime report here. Once again, your halftime score, it's the Bishop Ryan Lions 7, the Stanley Blue Jays 0. We'll step aside. We'll come back with second half after this timeout and a word from our great sponsors.
Tioga makes taking care of your family easy with the convenience of finding your dentist, insurance agent, and bank all on the same street, and the luxury of having them all know you by name. And just minutes away, you'll find excellent schools and comprehensive health care. Everything you need to look, feel, and live your best is right here in Tioga.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by Napa Tioga Parts Supply, located at 105 North Main Street in Tioga. Visit napaonline.com.
Hungry? Head to the Food Barn in Powers Lake. Open Monday through Saturday with daily lunch specials, a full breakfast menu, and don't miss Taco Tuesday on the last Tuesday of every month. Try Michael's Alfredo Pasta. It's a local favorite. Come on down to the Food Barn, where good food meets great company.
How it's always been done isn't good enough. When it comes to your farm, your family, and your future, you deserve better. At Howland Insurance Services, we specialize in how insurance should be done. We creatively customize farm and ranch insurance to meet your marketing goals and minimize risk, providing the protection that you need. We help lessen your dependence on the bank and set you up for long-term success. Contact us today to build a brighter, more secure tomorrow.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by
TNT Measurements Incorporated, providing oil and gas allocation meter proving, calibrations, and production facility lac provings. To schedule your proving, contact Derek Thompson at 701-421-1351.
At St. Luke's Medical Center, we care for our community with compassion and excellence. We are proud to be named one of the top 20 critical access hospitals in the nation. You can count on us today and tomorrow. Call now to schedule your next visit.
Growing family? The City of Ray has shovel-ready lots available, 12,000 to 20,000 square feet. The lots are free of any special assessments. Right on Highway 2, we offer convenient travel and connections, as well as access to our amazing education system. Your family's future is important to us. Let us help you with that first big step. Contact Rhonda at 701-568-2204 or stop by City Hall at 101 Main Street in Ray. Think of Ray when planning your future. Invest in a community that invests in you. This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by located in Tioga, North Dakota, Patriot Oilfield Service Incorporated is a proud supporter of the Tioga Pirates, supporting the Bakken with hot oil and water hauling services. For your service needs, call our dispatch office at 701-664-2016 today.
Modern Dental, with offices in Tioga, is here for all your dental care needs. Doctors Amber Wentz, Eric Melland, and Christian Melland provide trusted care for the whole family. We're open Monday through Thursday, 8 to 4, and accepting new patients now. Modern Dental, your smile, our priority.
Vote
voted a top 20 critical access hospital in quality. Our trauma center is ready to handle all your emergency needs with our acute stroke ready certification and full lab and radiology department. Our physical, occupational, speech therapy providers are available for all your rehab care, and our family practice clinic provides a variety of care including well child and child immunization. Psychiatric care is available by telehealth, and mental health is available in person. Schedule an appointment by calling us at 701-628-2505 and find us on our website at stanleyhealth.org. Montreal County Medical Center, here to help you throughout a lifetime.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
Brian and Eric Johnson with Investors Advisor Group at LPL Financial are here to ensure the success of our clients. We can help you meet your financial goals. Give us a call at 572-3246 to arrange an appointment today.
Located in Crosby, North Dakota, Brad Johnson Insurance has been helping clients find insurance coverage since 1986. Our team is passionate about serving the community in which we live and pride ourselves on getting to know our clients to best serve their needs. Our staff is active in the public and strives to better our community through participation, involvement, and by supporting area events and youth programs. For a quote, visit bradjohnsoninsurance.com or call 701-965-4200 today. Game One powers your team, business, and community with athletic apparel, uniforms, company gear, and event apparel. Featuring screen printing, embroidery, and the brands you trust. Game One, the brand behind your brand.
Hey, and as we bring it back here, about 2.5 minutes to go here in the halftime warm-up festivities for the Homecoming Game 2025, as we take a look at the North Dakota Score Feed app. If you haven't done so already, we'd encourage you to download that North Dakota Score Feed app. It's no charge, and we at Game Day Media use it quite a bit. As we take a look at some scores around the area tonight in 9B football, the number 5 ranked Alexander Comets defeating the TGU Titans at the end of the first half, 32-0. They've got a good one going over in Mohall tonight with the Divide County Maroons receiving votes in the last media poll, leading the Mohall Lansford Sherwood Mavericks by a score of 14-12 with 8 minutes left in the second quarter. And we take a look at 11A football with the end of the first half occurring just now. Ray Powers Lake defeating Tioga by a score of 23-0. And Velva, Garrison, Drake, Animus leading Delax Burlington. Of course, Velva, the Aggies, number 2 in the state. The Delax Burlington Lakers receiving votes in the latest media poll. It's the Aggies leading the Lakers at the end of the first half, 14-6. Langdon area Edmore Munich leading rugby tonight. Langdon, the number 1 team in 11A football, 21-6 over the Panthers at Johnson Field in rugby. Bottineau receiving votes, taking care of South Prairie Max with 4 minutes left in the second quarter. 41-0 here tonight over in Bottineau tonight. And Killdeer leading Shiloh Christian down in Bismarck tonight. The number 3 ranked Cowboys defeating the Skyhawks right now with 1 minute left in the second quarter, 34-7. So thank you to the North Dakota Score Feed app for providing all those scores. You can see that ticker that goes along the bottom of our screen, keeping you up to date with all the teams that are going on and taking place here across the state of North Dakota tonight.
Okay.
Game Day Media is also over in Ray tonight for the Ray Powers Lake Outlaws versus the Tioga Pirates game at Glen E. Severson Field. Noah Fredrickson and David Peterson on the call. And down in Watford City, Game Day Media on the game call with Titus Stenberg and Ross Sundin for the Grand Forks Central Knights against the Watford City Wolves. And speaking of that game, it's 27-6, the Knights over the Wolves tonight down at the end of the first half in Watford City. Kicking off will be the Stanley Blue Jays. We'll begin our Northwest Therapy Services second half. It's going to be a low liner. That's going to be picked up at about the 15-yard line, running straight up and down. The return player, that is number 8, Gus Engelhard, returning the ball. And it'll be first down and 10 for the Lions as we begin our second half. Northwest Therapy Services with offices in Ray and Williston, providing speech and language therapy and much more. Check out nwtherapyservices.com. Heidi Barman and her team over at Northwest Therapy Services in Ray and Williston. First down and 10 as they spot the ball at the Lion 33-yard line. Their opening possession of the second half, and they hand the ball off to Spain again, and there's Caden Uran. And it's going to be a tackle for loss for Uran, Heath.
Yeah, he snuffed that out pretty good and come right up the hole and took him down for a 2-yard loss. Randy, I was just looking at the Indy score feed at 11 AA, and two of those schools that used to be in Class 11A, Kindred and Central Cass, and Kindred's rated number 2 in the state, and Central Cass number 5, and Kindred just beat Jamestown tonight 49-6.
Ooh. Throwing the ball out in the flats, a comebacker as the reception. Do they count that as a reception? They do.
Did. Yep, first down.
As Engelhard goes from the 32 of his own side of the football field to the 48. 26-yard reception for Engelhard. Shotgun again. They're going to throw the ball deep again. This time they have Engelhard again. And he loses his balance just in front of the goal line. So he goes from the 48 down to about the 1 for a 47-yard completion. So 2 big pass plays to Gus Engelhard. His first 2 receptions of the night for 26 and 47. And the Lions are smelling the end zone.
Yeah, those first 2 possessions, or first 2 plays there, they looked pretty good. Well, second and third, I guess.
Do you think we'll see the Philadelphia Eagles tush push here?
Yeah, I don't know.
Altrager hands it off. No indication yet. He's going to be short.
And off to Lundeen.
Titan Lundeen with the carry there, trying to get that in. For no gain. You can find us on GameDay Media ND on our YouTube channel. No cost to subscribe. Enable all those notifications. You can also find us on our Facebook page at GameDay Media, where we post players of the game, players of the week, and much, much more on our Facebook page. As they hand the ball off to Spain, and this time the Blue Jays have Spain's number as they drop him for a loss. And that'll be a good gang tackle there by the Stanley Blue Jays.
Yeah, Hunting and looked like number 34 got in there. I'm not sure who.
Looks like the ball is spotted at the 4-yard line. It'll be first and goal from the 4.
Third and goal.
Third and goal, yeah. And that 2-yard loss. Now again, Lundeen looks over the middle, looking to the corner, and that ball floats away. Pass intended out there on the outside, which falls away no good. Engelhard, the intended receiver there as well. Brings up 4th down and goal.
Looks like they're bringing in the field goal unit maybe.
Well, they got a good kicker. That Spain kid can boot the ball. They are going to set up to go for 3 with 9:31 remaining.
Lions line up.
Follow the ball. Here they go. The kick is up, and the kick is good. And with 9:28 remaining, the Lions get on the scoreboard again on a 4-yard field goal. 14-yard field goal.
Yeah, 14, yep.
Yeah, 14-yard field goal.
Well, actually, no, it was a 21-yarder because they have 7 yards back, so 21-yard field goal.
21-yard field goal. Haven't called those too many times in my career by Jason Spain in this part of the state anyway, but 3 points tacked on. And now the Lions hold a 10-0 lead as we continue to keep it here at Homecoming 2025. A lot of activities going on in the community. Heath, I know that you had the Bravera Bank cooking booth set up here tonight.
Yeah, we did a little tailgating tonight. I think we served about 163 hamburgers, 50 hot dogs, and it was a good night for tailgating.
I was a recipient of one of those. Got some cheese on it and got some chips and a brownie, and man.
Got the belly full, huh?
Yeah. No hunger pains here from the play-by-play commentator.
You got to keep you satisfied.
9:28 to go, as it'll be Spain kicking off again, just successful on a field goal for the Lions, making the score 10-0, and there's another nice kick. It's going to be picked up there by Uran inside the 10, still on his feet, juking and jiving, and then finally gets hauled down over the 25-yard line to about the 27-yard line. So it'll be first down and 10 for the Stanley Blue Jays with 9:18 remaining here in the third quarter. It's been a fun football game here tonight, Heath.
It has. It's been a lot of back and forth. Unfortunately, the Blue Jays can't get it across the end goal yet, but they'll get it figured out here.
Yeah, they had their chance in that first half, didn't they? That first quarter drive that they had, they went from the 18 all the way down to the 8-yard line and couldn't get it in when it was first and goal.
Handoff goes to Uran.
Uran again with a load of Lions, and he almost got tripped up by his own player, it looked like to me, but he's going to pick up 8 on that last carry.
Yeah, Uran, he's a tough runner, so he's had a good game.
Actually, we'll give him 9 yards on that last carry, as he puts the Blue Jays second down and 1 from their own 36. I formation for the Blue Jays. There they hand it off again, and this time Uran past the line again, goes for about 5 more yards on his second carry of the half. That's a Prairie Home Furnishings first down for the Stanley Blue Jays. First down and 10 as the ball spotted at the Blue Jay 42-yard line. Again, my name's Randy Peterson. If you're just joining us, the Ryan Lions picked up 7 points in the first half. Just tacked on a field goal by Jason Spain. The score 10-0 right now. Here is Uran again. Finally tackled, but not before he carries the Lions for another 5-yard gain.
Stop by Braun.
Braun on the tackle for the Lions.
You pick up 4 or 5 yards every play and every down, and you're going to move the football, be successful.
Just under 8 minutes to go here in the third quarter. First half was laden with a lot of penalty flags. So far, none here in the third quarter. I hope we don't jinx anybody. Here's a carry of 1 yard again. This time it was Caden Uran with a gain of 1. His shortest carry of the night, his 16th carry so far.
Looks like Caden's going to come out and get a quick breather here.
Yeah, probably needs a little O2.
He does.
7:25 to go here in the third quarter. Glad you've joined us here on Game Day Media. 3 football broadcasts on our channel here tonight. This one also over in Ray tonight with the Ray Powers Lake Outlaws and the Tioga Pirates, as well as the Watford City Wolves and the Grand Forks Central Knights. And Hunter Warda on the pitch is going to be tackled for a loss. Good defense there by Say coming up from his D-back position.
That was good pursuit by the Lions, and about a 3-yard loss. Brings up fourth and 7.
4th and 7 on the 3-yard loss by Warda. It'll be Ben Heenick setting him up as the punter, and back deep for the Lions is number 4, Hayden Say, I believe that is. Yeah, Hayden Say. First time I've seen the Bishop Ryan Lions here this evening. We've got a false start penalty called against the Stanley Blue Jays, so I did jinx them. Sorry about that, guys. Penalty number 4 against the Blue Jays now with 33 yards of penalty yards. They'll set them back 5 yards. They'll bring up 4th down and 13. 6:32 remains here in the third quarter. There the snap over the head. Ben Heenick He's going to try to run the ball, but he's going to be tackled for a huge loss. And that's a backbreaker. And you snap it over the head of the 6'6" Ben Heenick. Doesn't have a chance to get it away. And a huge play for the Lions.
Yeah, that's unfortunate for the Blue Jays, and good advantage for the Lions, and boy, it gives them a short field here.
They'll spot the ball at the 25-yard line, just short of the 25-yard line. First down and 10. Again, the Lions have been in shotgun for a majority of the night here tonight, as Altringer this time rolls to his right, tucks the ball, keeps it, gets past up near the line again before he's hit hard by Hunter Warda. Let's see where they spot the ball, but that's going to be a tough 9-yard carry for the quarterback,
Yeah,
Jake Altringer.
The way he come around the end over there, I didn't know if he was going to be stopped or not.
Second down and 1 as the clock stopped as Altringer went out of bounds. 6:14 remains here in the third quarter. Lights are on here. Sun is setting. Here's the ball handed off to Spain, and Spain's going to get past the line again. He's pulling about 3 Blue Jays with him, and he gets enough yards, so he'll go for 17, all the way to 17, down inside the 5-yard line to about the 3-yard line. A 14-yard gain by Zach Spain. On his 14th carry tonight, it's first down and goal.
Looks like they're at the 3-yard line. First and goal from the 3.
Receivers split out wide to the right, 2 on the left side, and they hand the ball off here to Spain again, where he's met immediately for a loss of 1.
Hunting and Uran on the stop.
Uran on the stop. Ball now, second down and goal from the 5-yard line. Be a loss of 2 on that last carry. Clock continues to run with 5:19 remaining here in the third quarter.
See if the Blue Jays can have a stand here after a short field for the Lions.
Again, we have a penalty flag that has been thrown.
False start on the
It'll be a false start called against the Ryan Lions. Another penalty tacked on for the Lions. That is their 9th penalty now for a total of 60 yards. As they wind the clock again on this second down and goal. Ball spotted at the 11-yard line. Inside this beautiful press box here at Stanley, North Dakota. Very comfortable here tonight. Shotgun. Altringer looks to throw the ball. It's complete to Say. Misses the first one. Tackle made there on the second one by number 25.
Landon Hunting.
Landon Hunting. It'll be a gain. Goes from the 11 down to about the 2. So a 9-yard completion to Say. But it's now third down and goal.
Longmire came up hard on that and just about had a good open field tackle, but fortunately Landon Hunting was there to clean it up and bring him down shy of the goal line.
Third down and goal. Lions wearing their white uniforms with purple helmets. Blue Jays wearing their blue uniforms with blue helmets. Jason Spain going to get tackled there for a loss.
Hunter Warda came up and
man,
hit
is
him.
he playing with a vengeance here tonight.
He filled that hole nicely, and he wasn't getting past him.
Brings up fourth down and goal from the 3-yard line. That's where they started it out.
Looks like they're going to go for it here.
Yeah, they've got a field goal kicker, but they're going to go for the 7. Shotgun formation. Receiver split to the right. They're going to throw it out on the swing pass, and it's going to be complete. A touchdown for the Ryan Lions on 4th and goal from 3 yards out to Hayden Say. And that is another 6 points put on the board for the Bishop Ryan Lions. They'll set up and go for one. So another touchdown pass by the Ryan Lions. There's the snap, the spot, the kick, and the kick is up and good. So with 3:26 to go, it's the Ryan Lions 17 and the Stanley Blue Jays 0. We'll step aside. We'll come back with more action after this break in coverage.
At Prairie Home Furnishings of Stanley, featuring some of the best brands in the industry, such as Ashley, Lazy Boy, and Shaw Flooring, we have something for every room in your home. From furniture to flooring, outdoor living, mattresses, and decor, we truly have everything your home deserves. Shop our everyday low prices locally in store Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, and Saturdays from 9 to 4, or shop online anytime at shopphf.com. For all things home, be sure to also follow us on Facebook.
So 10 points in the third quarter by the Bishop Ryan Lions, and the lead now is 17-0 in favor of the Lions here in this fairly good competitive game, in my opinion, Heath.
It is a really competitive game. The Blue Jays have had their opportunities, and they probably need to punch one in here before this thing might get out of hand.
That backbreaker with the high snap over the head of Ben Heenick on that punt attempt gave the Lions very good field position. But here is Caden Uran at homecoming here. He comes up with a nice return for the Stanley Blue Jays here tonight.
Yeah, he's out to the 36-yard line, and a good starting field position for the Blue Jays here.
So let's see what head coach Jackson Lorenz will come up with for the Stanley Blue Jays, as they need some points. They're down to 3 minutes and 16 seconds remaining here in this third quarter. As they come up under center, Reap barking out the signals for the Blue Jays. Handoff to Uran. Familiar call here tonight. Uran will pick up 4 yards on that last carry. That's his 5th carry here to start the second half. 24 yards here in the second half on 5 carries.
Yeah,
for Mr. Uran.
He's had a nice game for sure. And he's going to feel it tomorrow for sure.
Well, he's already got 98 yards on 17 carries on the game. Hard runner. Here is Kane Reek over the middle and just over the head of Ben Heenick. And Heenick gets up a little gingerly, high stepping it back to the end zone.
That was a nice seam route. Then if he could have come down with that thing, he might have kept moving.
Stops the clock with 2:34 remaining. 3rd down and 5 from the 41-yard line of the Stanley side of the football field. Home of the Blue Jays here at Lynn Inget Field in Stanley. I formation, under center. Reap barks out the signals. Hands the ball off to the tailback, Uran, and he's going to be close to the line of game. It'll be a gain of about 4 yards by Uran. Kind of running out of room here on the old spreadsheet for Caden Uran. 18 carries now. As the clock continues to roll, it'll be 3rd down and 1. Ball at the 45-yard line. They got to get to the 46. And now there is going to be a stop and play, as we're going to have a timeout on the field. We will take one as well. We'll send it back to the Tioga Medical Center Sports Desk. Tioga Medical Center. Trusted healthcare right here in Tioga. To find your provider, schedule an appointment, or pay your bill, visit tiogahealth.org. Back after this timeout.
Looking for top quality groceries and ready to go meals? Visit The Depot, owned by Julie and Josh Bummer in Crosby, North Dakota. This specialty grocery store offers a wide selection of premium meats.
Apparently that was a short timeout, so we'll get the Depot's ad played again before too long, but it's going to be Uran picking up 2, and that's enough for a first down, a Prairie Home Furnishings first down. Prairie Home Furnishings located right here in Stanley, North Dakota. Outfit your home with different furnitures, accessories. Stop by Prairie Home Furnishings here in Stanley. Tracy and Brian Hischlin, proud owners of Prairie Home Furnishings. 17-0.
Great business in the Stanley community. It's great to have the Hischlins.
Minute 20 as Uran bounces off the front line, but a good tackle there made by the number 24, that is Titan Lundeen.
That was Warda on the carry.
Oh, Warda. Okay. Warda with a loss of 1. Brings up second down and 11. .44 ticks remaining. Reap fakes, goes along the near sideline and over the head of the intended receiver. Number 2, the homecoming king, Ashton Peterson, stopping the clock with 38 seconds remaining here in the third quarter.
That was a nice pump and go on the right side here, but just couldn't come down with it.
So it brings up third down and 11 as the ball is at the Stanley 46-yard line. Head coach Lorenz gives the play to the quarterback Kane Reap as they hustle up. No doubt probably a 4-down territory, Heath, in your opinion?
You know, they sure think they have to here. Hopefully they can get this yardage in half here and make the fourth down manageable.
Third down and 11. Reap rolls out to his left, looks to throw the ball, cocks and throws, and the ball falls incomplete.
Heenick tried to reach for the first down and dropped the ball and turned it over.
So it was a completed pass. And then it was fumbled by Heenick. Is that what I'm seeing over there on the far side?
Yep, that's what happened.
So about an 11-yard gain there by Ben Heenick, but when he hit the deck, a fumble was forced, and it's turned over to the Stanley Blue Jays. That's the second turnover of the night here for the Blue Jays, and the ball goes over to the Ryan Lions. Now they'll bring the Lions football in from the near sideline.
Yeah, I'm sure Ben wishes he had that back. You know, he didn't have to do that. It was third down. He had another down to get another yard, but he's a competitor, and he wanted a first down.
Yep, playing aggressively. You can't
hold back.
Hold that back. 29-0 over in Ray tonight as the Pirates trailing the Outlaws. And here's a pass complete to Hayden Say where he's gang tackled at about the 39-yard lines. Gain of 8 on that little pass play as Say, a little quick scat back for the
be second
Ryan Lions.
Second 4 from the 49-yard line to the Bishop.
About a 7-yard pass completion there. Second down and 3. According to my eyesight, that's longer than 1 yard. Second and 3. At the 49. Ball pitched back to Spain. Zach makes a juke move. Gets up near the line again, but his knee touches the ground after about a 1-yard gain, so it'll bring up third down as Zach Spain picks up 1 or 2. Give him 2 yards on that. It'll be 3rd and 1, and that is the end of the third quarter. We'll send it back to the Tioga Medical Center sports desk. We'll come back with the start of our Northwest Therapy Services fourth quarter after this break in action. You're watching.
Looking for top quality groceries and ready to go meals? Visit The Depot, owned by Julie and Josh Bummer in Crosby, North Dakota. This specialty grocery store offers a wide selection of premium meats, including 100% ranch source beef from the Nelson Livestock Company, essential grocery items, and delicious pre-made meals perfect for any occasion. If you're planning family dinner, need something fast, or need a special order for an upcoming event, The Depot has you covered. Support local and shop The Depot in Crosby today. Find us on Facebook at The Depot LLC.
Welcome to Stanley. Our local businesses have the home field advantage, a community where tradition meets progress. Discover the charm of our past and the promise of our future, a winning combination. Support local, shop local, and be a part of something special. Take the home field advantage at visitstanley.org and follow us on Facebook. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share.
And as we bring it back here, start of our fourth quarter, it'll be 3rd down and 2 for the Lions as they go from east to west, and now we're going to have a illegal procedure, offsides called against the Stanley Blue Jays, and that'll be a first down. Five yards, first down and 10. First down and 10 now as they hand the ball off to Zach Spain. Spain's going to go for about 6 yards on that last carry. Clock continues to run here as the start of the Northwest Therapy Services, start of our fourth quarter. Northwest Therapy, located with offices in Ray and Williston, North Dakota, providing speech and language therapy and much, much more. Check out nwtherapyservices.com. There is the ball that is Braun carries the ball for a loss of 1.
Loss of 1. 3rd and 6 for the Lions.
3rd down and 6 for the Bishop Ryan Lions as the ball spotted at the Blue Jay 41-yard line.
You can hear the crowd getting a little restless out here. There's starting to be a lot of chatter in the stands.
Yeah.
Need some activity.
As the clock continues to run, time becoming a factor for the Blue Jays. They're down by 17. They put up 40 against the Tioga Pirates last week. But, wow, what a head of steam that was. As we take a look at that RTC Network's instant replay, Braun goes from the 41 all the way down to the 30. So an 11-yard gain for Nolan Braun. And more importantly, keeps the clock running.
Personal foul against the Blue Jays.
And then there's going to be a personal foul that's going to be tacked onto it.
I think Caden Uran was a little lagging in that play, and I don't know if he said something to he pushed one of the Lions down to the ground.
Yeah, it's a big penalty against the little frustration here now for the Blue Jays. So they tack on 15 more yards on that personal foul. Ball is spotted at the 14-yard line inside the Souris Valley Dental Group red zone. First down and 10. As the clock continues to run with 10:08 remaining. Shotgun for the Lions. It's rolled back to the quarterback as Braun is tackled for a loss of 3.
Brought down by number 9, Henick.
Substitutions being made by the Blue Jays. Brings up 2nd down and 15. Under 9.5 minutes to play here in the contest. You're watching Game Day Media here. My name's Randy Peterson alongside Heath Hetzel this evening, providing you coverage of the Bishop Ryan Lions and the Stanley Blue Jays from Lynn Inget Field in Stanley, North Dakota. Shotgun looks to the end zone. Touchdown. 19-yard completion to Hayden Say on another touchdown pass by Jake Altringer, this time from 19 yards out, hitting Hayden Say on a dime and hits his second touchdown of the night.
Hayden just went and got that thing. It was laid out beautifully in front of him, and he just laid out and went and got it. That was a beautiful play.
So another score here in the fourth quarter, and that might be hard to overcome for the Blue Jays as the kick is up by Spain. That one's good. And so with 9:10 remaining, your NCC score. It is the Bishop Ryan Lions 24, the Stanley Blue Jays 0. We'll step aside. We'll come back with more action here on Game Day Media.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you in part by
At DA Land LLC, our vision is to provide for the community in which we live and operate, providing a full line of skid steer attachments, farm and ranch, equine equipment, and much more. Shop our store in Tioga, North Dakota, or visit us online at daland-llc.com.
Otheon Boutique carries a wide variety of women's clothing as well as permanent jewelry. Shop in downtown Tioga or visit their website at shopotheon.com.
As we bring it back here, a 19-yard touchdown pass from Jack Altringer to Hayden Say for his second touchdown of the night from 19 yards out. The extra point added on by Jason Spain in your NCC scoreboard now. It's 24-0. The Lions might have just put this one out of reach. Big boot by Jason Spain, picked up there by number 3 at the 5-yard line, splits a couple defenders, and he comes back on a good return by number 3. That is Oscar Garcia.
Man, that Spain kid, he's got a leg.
Yeah,
wow.
He does. You got some college coaches out there. You're looking for a kicker. You might be wanting to take an eye on this one.
I think, he's a senior, and it wouldn't surprise me if he's got some guys looking at him for sure. 3
PATs and 1 field goal tonight.
Well, and his kickoffs are just, he booms them.
Yeah.
I'd like to see how far he could kick a field goal. I'd like to see him try a 45-yarder or something. That'd be kind of fun.
First down and 10 at the 27. Blue Jays roll out right. Reap running for his life. Now finds Ben Heenick in and out of his hands. And that'll stop the clock with 8:56 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Heenick's always got a couple people around him, making it difficult for him to come down with it.
That was a nice play by Hayden Say. He just waited till the ball got in there and wrapped him up and poked it out of there.
Stops the clock with 8:56 to go. Got a busy week ahead of us next week as well here on Game Day Media. A couple volleyball games on Tuesday and Thursday. We'll have 3 more football games, including heading down to Velva to broadcast the Velva Drake Animus Garrison Aggies against the Ray Powers Lake Outlaws. On a fly pattern, in and out of the hands of Ashton Peterson.
Boy, that was right in the hands. Oh, boy, that was in the breadbasket. Boy, got to pull that one in.
The homecoming king. Homecoming king.
Yeah.
Feeling the weight of the crown on that one. Stopping the clock with 8:50.
He pulls that one in. I don't know that he's done running yet.
Yeah. 24-0. Clock stop with 8:50 here to go in the fourth quarter. Although it's a shutout, it's been a pretty good football game. You know, the Stanley Blue Jays had their chances, especially in that opening drive, but failed to get it in as Reap rolls out, gets the pass deflected there by the Bishop Ryan Lions, number 60 with his big paws there.
I think Reap hit the kid's
Justice
helmet
Lundin,
with his hand after he threw it, and a little stinger. Hopefully he's okay there. Yeah,
Heenick will set up in punt formation now. Ben, 6'6", punter. And I don't know if anybody's going to be back for the, oh yeah, they do have one back. Say is back, standing at about the 42-yard line right now. We'll see how the snap goes for the Blue Jays. Yeah. Heaney doesn't get all of it, doesn't look like. Say picks it up at the 42, crosses the midfield court. Midfield stripe, I should say, and then...
You're ready to get on the hard court, aren't you?
Yeah, we're not too far away from round ball season, but we got to finish up some volleyball and basketball, or volleyball and football first. I'm thinking about basketball now, Heath.
That's all right.
Yeah. Boy, we got a full schedule ahead of us on Game Day Media. We're just tickled pink to be down in Watford City as well with Titus Stenberg and Ross Sundin bringing you the action down in that market area, and Noah Fredrickson and David Peterson and Heath Hetzel and myself and a bunch of other color commentators that we can have throughout the season. We're looking forward to a lot of action here on Game Day Media.
Well, just a huge shout out to Game Day Media and Randy and David, and just the great job you guys do, and bringing me along. Over the years I've been honored and privileged to get to know you and call some games and be at your side for quite a few games.
Thank you, Heath. No gain on that last carry by Zach Spain. In fact, I've had to set up a separate line here on my spreadsheet because I've run out of room.
Yeah, Spain and Iran have had some pretty busy nights.
Yeah. Spain's going to get it again, evades the first tackle. He'll pick up one on that last carry for Zach Spain, but more importantly, the clock continues to run unless there's a player that's been hurt. Ben Heenick out on the deck right now. So we're going to take a little time out while they attend to Mr. Heenick. 7:48 to go, clock stopped. We'll come back after this break in action.
Looking for a powerful new truck at an unbeatable price? Then check out Red Rock Chevrolet GMC in Williston. Right now, get behind the wheel of a 2026 Chevy Silverado 1500 Crew Cab for just $499 a month. $499 a month. Or take home a GMC Sierra 1500 Crew Cab and save a massive $13,000 off MSRP. These trucks are loaded with performance, comfort, and cutting-edge tech, all at rock-bottom prices. Make your way over for a test drive today. Red Rock Chevrolet GMC in Williston.
Nesset is here to provide services to the oil and gas industry. We have a fabulous, fabulous geologic jackpot right here in North Dakota. And what we are doing is providing and developing this resource to be used for years, decades, and generations to come. I look forward to a great future right here in Tioga, North Dakota.
This Game Day Media broadcast is brought to you by...
Established in 1938, Ray Farmers Union Elevator is now your full-service grain and agronomy service facility in northwest North Dakota. Based in Ray, North Dakota, we can assist you with everything from buying the seed in the spring to burn down in the fall. Get more done in a day with Ray Farmers Union Elevator.
Our paths are rarely clear-cut. You may step out of bounds, or even out on your own. No matter what it looks like, your path is personal, and that's what makes it powerful. Provera Bank, Insurance and Wealth.
As we bring it back off of the injury to Ben Heenick, helped off the field by his dad Blair, and his head coach Jackson Lorenz has a seat on the bench as they talk to him and make sure he's okay. But it'll be 4th down and 9 now for the Lions as Altringer just a little bit too much on that last pass attempt to the fly pattern for the Lions. 7:43 to go. Altringer going to wing it again. Goes to the corner. This time it is broken up, and the ball falls incomplete. And the Blue Jays hold on defense. It'll be 1st down and 10 for Stanley. That's a defensive stop that the Blue Jays needed.
Yeah, they really needed that one, and hopefully they can march it down the field here and put some points on the scoreboard. Unfortunately, I think they might be without the services of Mr. Ben Heenick for the rest of the game, but Hopefully Ben's all right and get healed up and be back in action.
Under a minute to go over in Ray tonight. The Ray Powers Lake Outlaws defeating Tioga 35-6. First down and 10 for Stanley as Reap comes up under center. Receivers split out wide to the left for the Blue Jays. And they hand the ball off to the tailback. And that'll be a gain of about 4 yards. And I think that is who's coming up off the bottom of the pile. Hunter Warda. Warda with the carry. He'll pick up 4 yards on that last carry for Hunter. Clock continues to run here with 7:05 remaining. Looks like they're taking the shoe off of Mr. Heenick down there on the bench in front of us. And here is Warda again going laterally, and now gets a block and takes on head-on. The runner, Warda, goes all the way from the 38-yard line down to the 45.
Well, he just outran him around the end and got the first down.
I think he run about 50 yards to get 17.
Yeah, he come up, he's either got a cramp or twisted his ankle there or something at the end.
So, next man up, Caden Uran comes back in. They hand the ball off to him. He goes around the left side before he's brought down there. And now he comes up with a little ginger leg. But he'll pick up 11 on that last carry for Caden Uran. And he comes out of the game, and now number 8 will check in for the Blue Jays. That is Braden Friddle.
Braden Friddle, yep.
First time he's seen the field from the running back position here tonight. And he gets the ball handed off to him, tries to do the stiff arm, gains a couple of yards on that carry for Mr. Friddle. Picks up 1 yard on that last carry, Mr. Friddle does.
Good to see Warder back in the game.
Friddle, a junior, as Hunter Warda checks back in after getting a drink of water as the clock continues to run. 5:45 remaining here in the contest. Nothing more the Lions would like to do is keep the goose egg on the scoreboard. And it's Warda with the carry for about 1. Short gain for Warda. Brings up 3rd down and 8. Third down and 8 for the Blue Jays here in fourth quarter. 5:12 remaining. Beautiful night for football. Reap goes along the far sideline, out throws his intended receiver on a fly pattern. That'll bring up 4th down. That stops the clock.
The pass was intended to number 11, Austin Cannonwisher.
First time we've mentioned his name here tonight.
4th and 8 for the Blue Jays. And the Lions 32-yard line.
Fourth down and 8. Lions want to stop them. 5:03 remaining as the clock is stopped. Reap looks to throw. Goes to the right side, and it's going to be picked off. A interception by the Lions. And that's another Blue Jay turnover.
Intercepted by Pasa.
Jack Pasa with the interception. That'll probably seal it for the Orion Lions with 4:52 to go. Ryan will have the ball, leading 24-0 on your NCC scoreboard, as the fans are starting to pack up a little bit here and head to the gates.
Yeah, like you said earlier, Randy, you know, that's 24-0 on the scoreboard, but the Blue Jays put up a good fight, and you know, if they could have, the kind of the turning point of the game, I think, was that Blue Jays not getting, for the Blue Jays anyway, not getting in on that first opening drive. And had they done that, I think it could have been a lot different.
You know, you never know what momentum does on a game, you know, and you punch it in on your first drive of the night. Here comes a penalty flag, but it's going to be a big gain all the way up to the about a 17-yard gain.
He just runs hard, that Spain kid. He's a tough-nosed runner.
They're going to tack on some more yards after that end of that play with a face mask penalty. And it's going to be 15 more yards that are tacked on to the end of that play. Wow, that's their second 15-yard penalty in a row for the Blue Jays. They have 3 major penalties here tonight here. And, well, you can't do that with these Ryan Lions as the clock continues to run.
Beautiful night. The trees on the south side of the field, they're fall colors, nice and.
Spain again. Spain will go in from 26 yards out. That's a touchdown for the Lions. We take a look at that RTC Network's instant replay. Doesn't get touched. And with 4:11 to go, it's a big touchdown run again for the Bishop Ryan Lions.
You know, just to have that kind of speed and desire to run that hard this late in the game that's pretty impressive too.
As Ryan sets up for a point after touchdown, Jason Spain. Spot, kick is up, and the kick is through again. So with 3:40 remaining left, it's 30-0. We'll be back after this timeout.
Have you ever wondered how your internet works? It starts with fiber in the ground.
And local employees who connect that fiber to your home or business.
Our 9,000 miles of fiber keep you connected
to your neighbors and the world, while keeping your data safe from intrusions, viruses, and malware.
At RTC Networks, we're proud to offer our community the fastest, most reliable fiber optic internet available. Our goal is to keep you connected seamlessly and securely.
At Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, your local Case IH dealer, our vision is to be the respected and recognized leader in agricultural and equipment and the employer of choice by helping people succeed. Our mission is to serve agricultural customers and communities by partnering to meet their needs through the sales and support of farm equipment and technology. Visit borderplains.com to check local inventory or stop by at 8141 off Highway 2 in Stanley. Your local Case IH dealer.
As we come back here for the final 3 minutes and 16 seconds to go, Jason Spain with the kickoff, picked up there by Uran at about the 5-yard line, crosses the 20, past the 30, up near the 35, 36-yard line. So a good return there by Mr. Caden Uran as the clock hits 3 minutes to go, and continuous clock now with the 31-point lead for the Lions. This game will get over in a hurry.
Yeah, well, it's kind of a...
Well, they know when they put this game on the schedule and they had homecoming, they knew it was going to be a tough test, but you like to have tough tests, right?
Absolutely.
That's how you get better.
Absolutely. Like we said, you know, the ball could have bounced the other way, and it could be a different score right now, for sure.
Uran picks up 5 yards on that last carry for the Blue Jays. On his 21st carry, he goes for 5. 2:19 remaining. We'll head down to the field. We'll see if we can catch up with head coach Ben Belinsky and our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game for some Lindsay Grocery Coach's Corner comments. And Kane Reap waiting for his receiver to get set. There's a snap, and he hands the ball off to Uran again. He's going to pick up about 9 yards on that last carry, and another Prairie Home Furnishings first down for the Blue Jays. Minute 45 to go here. There's Uran with the handoff, and Uran will pick up about 3 yards on that last carry.
Out the middle for a gain of a couple.
Couple players coming up a little bit slow off the deck, including Caden Uran and number 67, Levi Uran. So Caden's coming out of the game for the final minute and 5 seconds to go. Warda in there at running back as the Blue Jays are in shotgun formation. Over the middle, pass broken up there by number 10. That is broken up by Trayson Christensen. And the clock continues to run.
Probably have to get one more play off here before the final buzzer. Blue Jays definitely don't have anything to hold their head.
No.
Hang their head about. They played a good game and just a few miscues, and hopefully Mr. Henick's going to be all right, and Caden's kind of buggered up a little bit. And
yeah. Warda will pick up 1 yard on that last carry, and that'll be the final play of the night. But here we have a penalty that is going to be whistled. That stops the clock with 9 yards, and kind of a penalty here. It's a personal foul called against the Bishop Ryan Lions. So, you know, if you're going to work on something, that's only their second penalty of the night, of the second half for the Ryan Lions. But, you know, why do you do that?
I'd say Ben Belinsky tightened it up a little bit at halftime about the penalties, and they sure did good until this last one.
As the clock continues to run, they're going to let the clock run out. That was your final play of the game, your final score in your NCC scoreboard. The Bishop Ryan Lions 31 and the Stanley Blue Jays 0. We're going to head down to the field here at Lynn Ingot Field and see if we can catch up with the winning head coach, Ben Belinsky, and our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game after this timeout. Stick with us for our DNL Paraffin postgame show.
At Souris Valley Dental Group, we've been using modern treatment techniques and products to help families smile since 1968. Voted as the #1 dentist in Minot, our team of expert dentists combine their unique areas of expertise and their experiences to create treatment plans that help each individual patient meet their goals. Contact our dental office at 701-419-8900 or visit sourisvalleydental.com to schedule an appointment today. You can count on us to keep your family grinning from ear to ear for many years to come.
For the healthcare services you need and expertise you can trust, it's right here at home with Tioga Medical Center. You're important to us, and so is your well-being. From primary and specialty care to surgical services, we're committed to caring for you at every stage of life. There's no place like home with trusted, familiar faces.
You can trust me. You can trust us. You can trust Tioga Medical Center.
Trusted healthcare here at home.
Looking for top quality groceries and ready to go meals? Visit The Depot, owned by Julie and Josh Bummer in Crosby, North Dakota. This specialty grocery store offers a wide selection of premium meats, including 100% ranch source beef from the Nelson Livestock Company, essential grocery items, and delicious pre-made meals perfect for any occasion. If you're planning family dinner, need something fast, or need a special order for an upcoming event, The Depot has you covered. Support local and shop The Depot in Crosby today. Find us on Facebook at The Depot LLC.
Bourgault is a premier implement manufacturer, and Green Ag, a division of Farmers Union Oil Company of Kenmare, is a premier Bourgault dealer, receiving top dealer by territory and top service by territory the last several years. Sean Rapp, recognized as top salesman by territory the last 3 years. It's the result of a dedicated staff working hard to ensure customers receive the finest in Bourgault drill sales, parts, and service. Green Ag, a division of Farmers Union Oil Company in Kenmare, located in Mohall.
At Tioga Ace Hardware, our store is a member of the largest retailer-owned hardware cooperative in the industry. We are all committed to being the helpful place by offering our customers knowledgeable advice, helpful service, and quality products. As the helpful hardware folks in your community, we promise that helping you is the most important thing we have to do today. Shop the biggest brands all under one roof at 119 North Main Street in Tioga, or shop online at acehardware.com.
Founded in 2019, Northwest Therapy Services, located in Ray and Williston, North Dakota, provides speech therapy in our clinics, as well as partnering with local schools and nursing facilities to provide on-site therapeutic services. Our therapists offer language therapy as well as therapy for social, cognitive, communication, swallowing, feeding, and voice disorders. We are dedicated to providing the highest level of quality services. To schedule an appointment, visit nwtherapyservices.com or call 701-568-8255.
Kyle Hansen is proud to be a Thrivent financial professional, providing personalized financial guidance to people of all stages of life. Thrivent believes humanity thrives when individuals make the most of what they've been given, and Kyle is here to help you do just that. Larson Boston Agency, your Farmers Union insurance agents located at 106 Main Street North in Crosby, North Dakota, offer multiple lines of insurance, including crop, farm and ranch, home, auto, commercial, and health insurance. Give Chell or Robbie a call today at 701-965-6335.
Based in Williston, North Dakota, Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated is a veteran-owned and managed company. Busy Bees services include water hauling, hot oil services, cap string flushes, and much more. Busy Bees will approach any job, no matter how large or small, with 100% safety and commitment. We pride ourselves on giving back to the community that has given so much to us. Looking for the perfect career? Consider Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated. Find them at busybeeshotoilinc.com or give them a call at 701-572-9303 today.
Do you find yourself driving to the bank each week, writing too many checks each month, paying too many fees? As a business owner, you have a lot to worry about. Don't let banking be one of them. Contact the Bank of Tioga to explore how we can simplify your banking experience and empower your business to reach its full potential. Our team is committed to providing you with seamless banking experience tailored to your business needs. From digital banking solution to personalized support, we are here to help you thrive. The Bank of Tioga banks businesses, and we are here for you. Imagine if you had more time for what really matters. Do more with your money at the Bank of Tioga, member FDIC.
D&L Paraffin Incorporated is a local family-owned hot oil company that has been in operation since 1981. We work hard to develop good business relationships with the oilfield companies in the Tioga area. While offering services north of Lake Sakakawea, we focus on integrity, hard work, and safety. For all hot oil services, call dispatch at 701-641-3065 or 701-641.
Then you want it? Hey, as we bring it back to our D&L Paraffin post-game show here at Lynn Inget Field, the very happy Bishop Ryan Lions putting up a 31 points tonight and a goose egg for the Stanley Blue Jays, and our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game. We had him for 133 yards. This is Zach. Oh, what is your last name again? Spain, Zach Spain. I should know that. I called it enough tonight. We went blank there, but a good game by your Bishop Ryan Lions.
Yep, it was a really good game. Couldn't really run right away, but we figured it out.
Yeah, after that opening drive of the Blue Jays, you kind of stopped them on the 8-yard line. That was kind of a tone setter, and making that big stop. But I was really impressed with your front line. You guys run hard. I was really impressed with the way you guys run. What's the key to your running a game?
Run hard. If you get hit, keep going. Just because you get hit doesn't mean you have to stop.
Yeah. Is your brother the kicker too?
Yeah.
Boy, he's got a leg on him too. He doesn't miss too many times, does he? Yeah. So you're a senior, right?
I'm a sophomore.
Oh, you're a sophomore. Oh boy, you got 2 more years of this guy, Ben. So what do you think was the key tonight to take down the Blue Jays?
We didn't let them score at all, and when we ran hard, hit them hard. When we went on offense, we didn't give them the ball back very often, so I think that helped.
This is our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game, the sophomore, Mr. Spain, Zach Spain for the Bishop Ryan Lions. I'm going to turn it over now. Thank you, Zach. I'll let you go back with your teammates as talked with head coach Belinsky here. And, you know, you had to be pretty happy with the way the game went. You got back in the win column tonight with a game against these Blue Jays here on homecoming. It's always hard to play a team on homecoming night, but you set the tone early. You hit the holes hard, and you played a pretty sound game.
Yeah, you know, you mentioned it with when you're talking to Zach, but that first drive, they were driving on us, and it's like, uh-oh, here we go again. And then we stood strong, got that stop, and then we drove the whole length of the field and ended up scoring. But you know, the story of the first half was just the penalties. They just ate us up. I think we had 7 for, you know, about 75 yards worth of penalties. So we can't have that if we expect to win. Yeah. More games. But, you know, we came out that second half. We cleaned a lot of stuff up. Still some mistakes, but ultimately I thought we were the aggressor, and that's kind of what I've been telling these guys all year, and I thought they kind of put that into motion today. Well, you have a good mix of senior leadership, and you fill in some youth like our Brad Johnson Insurance Player of the Game, Mr. Spain, and you know, it's kind of a well-balanced thing for a team when they can have a mixture of upperclassmen and filling it in there. It's just a good sign for the Bishop Ryan Lions. Yeah, you know, it's really nice to have, obviously, senior leadership, but we are pretty sophomore heavy, and a lot of those guys have stood up and became vocal leaders, and seniors respond to them too. So they have a lot of respect on this team, and you know, I'm just really proud of the guys and the way that they handled themselves tonight. Hey, congratulations. Thanks, Randy. Head coach Ben Belinsky of the Bishop Ryan Lions here on our DNL Paraffin postgame show. We'll go back to the Tioga Medical Center sports desk and wrap this thing up here from Lynn Inget Field, back after this timeout.
Located in Crosby, North Dakota, Brad Johnson Insurance has been helping clients find insurance coverage since 1986. Our team is passionate about serving the community in which we live and pride ourselves on getting to know our clients to best serve their needs. Our staff is active in the public and strives to better our community through participation, involvement, and by supporting area events and youth programs. For a quote, visit bradjohnsoninsurance.com or call 701-965-4200 today.
Lindsay Grocery is proud to be your locally owned and operated hometown store in Crosby, North Dakota. From fresh baked goods and crisp produce to our in-house smoked meats, we've got everything you need close to home. Stop in and experience the convenience and the friendly faces of shopping local again. We are open 7 days a week, and we look forward to serving you. That's Lindsay Grocery. Find us on Facebook for specials and updates.
Voted a top 20 critical access hospital in quality. Our trauma center is ready to handle all your emergency needs with our acute stroke ready certification and full lab and radiology department. Our physical, occupational, speech therapy providers are available for all your rehab care, and our family practice clinic provides a variety of care including well child and child immunization. Psychiatric care is available by telehealth, and mental health is available in person. Schedule an appointment by calling us at 701-628-2505 and find us on our website at stanleyhealth.org. Montreal County Medical Center, here to help you throughout a lifetime.
How it's always been done isn't good enough. When it comes to your farm, your family, and your future, you deserve better. At Howland Insurance Services, we specialize in how insurance should be done. We creatively customize farm and ranch insurance to meet your marketing goals and minimize risk, providing the protection that you need. We help lessen your dependence on the bank and set you up for long-term success. Contact us today to build a brighter, more secure tomorrow.
And as we bring it back here for our DNL Paraffin post-game show and wrap things up here from Lynn Inget Field in Stanley, North Dakota. Good game by the Bishop Ryan Lions taking down the Stanley Blue Jays here tonight on homecoming 2025. Final score, the Lions 31 and the Blue Jays 0. As we take a look at the scoring, 7 points put on the board by the Lions in the first quarter on a touchdown pass from Altringer to Passa at the 139 mark. Spain added the PAT, and the score at the end of the first half was 7-0. Within 24 points later in the second half by the Lions, put the game out of reach for the Blue Jays, and your final score being 31-0 as the Blue Jays failed to score tonight. As we look at the yards for the Blue Jays, had a total of 195 total yards of offense, 147 of those yards on the ground, 48 through the air. They had 7 penalties for a total of 68 yards and turned the ball over 3 times. Caden Uran tried to keep things close with his running tonight. Had a total of 104 yards of rushing on 23 carries tonight to lead the Blue Jays in rushing tonight. Hunter Warder run hard with 12 carries for a total of 38 yards tonight. In the passing department, Javon Johnson with 3 receptions for a total of 30 yards tonight. And then we look at the other side of the scorebook, 320 yards of total team offense for the Bishop Ryan Lions, 145 of those yards rushing, 175 yards through the air tonight. The big thing that shows up on the score sheet tonight, 10 penalties for a total of 75 yards according to our unofficial books. So it's one of the things that head coach Belinsky talked about in our Lindsay Grocery post-game show. Coach's Comments show, but the Lions were just too much tonight. Had 3 touchdowns on the air tonight, 1 touchdown on the ground tonight, 1 field goal tonight, and every touchdown had a successful point after touchdown by Jason Spain and the good leg that he has. But a total of 320 yards tonight. Just too much for the Blue Jays tonight here in homecoming 2025. As we take a look at our schedule for next week, we go to Tioga next week with volleyball action with the Trenton Tigers taking on the Tioga Pirates on Tuesday at the Ship in Tioga. And then the Pirates will travel over to Kurt Hadenfield Court in Ray to take on the Mighty Ray Jays in that longtime rivalry on Thursday evening. And then Friday night under the lights again as the Ray Powersley Outlaws take on the number 2 ranked Velva Drake Animus Garrison Aggies down at Aggies Field in Velva. We'll also be in Killdeer as the number 3 Killdeer Cowboys host the Bowman County Bulldogs. And finally, we'll be in Kenmare on Friday as the MLS Mavericks take on the Kenmare Bull Bells Honkers. So 3 football games Friday night under the lights next week. But your final score here, it is the Stanley Blue Jays 31, the Bishop Ryan Lions 31, the Stanley Blue Jays 0. On behalf of all of our sponsors who help make the broadcast of these games possible, I want to thank Heath Hetzel, my color commentator tonight, also providing food out of Rivera Bank's cooking tent tonight. I want to thank James Myers and Owen Miller running our camera. My name is Randy Peterson. Until next week, have a great weekend, everybody. Stay safe. Go to church on Sunday. Good night, everybody.
Tonight's Game Day Media broadcast was brought to you by NCC, Tioga Medical Center, The Country Store, St. Luke's Medical Center, O'Theone Boutique, Souris Valley Dental Group of Minot, Hoagland Insurance Services, D&L Paraffin, Brad Johnson Insurance, Bravera Bank, Continental Resources, Northwest Therapy Services, Nesset, Tioga Ace Hardware, DA Land LLC, Border Plains Equipment of Stanley, The Bank of Tioga, Tioga Parts Supply, Tegan's Interiors, Tioga Drug and Soda Shop, Prairie Home Furnishings, Farmers Union Insurance, Larson Vossen Agency, Montreal County Health Center, Brandy Larson Insurance Agency, Kyle Hansen, Financial Advisor, Wham! LLC and Dry Fork Supply. The City of Ray. Lindsay Grocery. Montreal Williams Electric Cooperative. Burke Divide Electric Cooperative. Powers Lake Athletic Booster Club. Faith Baptist Church of Kenmare. Ray Farmers Union Elevator. Gustafson Septic Service Incorporated. Tioga Pirates Booster Club. The Depot LLC. TNT Measurements Incorporated. Patriot Oilfield Service Incorporated. Liberty State Bank of Powers Lake. Busy Bees Hot Oil Incorporated. Skin by Legacy. The Food Barn. Western Education Regional Co-op. North Shore Plaza PTO. Divide County Quarterback Club. Farmers Union Oil Company of Kenmare. Red Rock Chevrolet and GMC of Williston. Investment Center Advisor Group, LPL Financial. Stanley Commercial Club. Modern Dental. Tioga EDC and Chamber of Commerce. Game 1. RTC Networks. Flag Family Media.